Wick is lit coming soon. We out here in Cali vibing, no jumper, man, you know. Go f with him.
That be going crazy.
I know I be trolling. I'm gonna show you how to troll though. Come on.
That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds, gang shit. Better ask about drill wick, I changed shit, changed whips, hit a few niggas up with the same blick. I just ran up 30,000 last week, ain't changed fits. When it's violence in my community, you already know they blame Wick. Hey, Keno felt that fat could run no more, he thought it was over. 2 Glocks on like 2 pistols, he knew it was a close one. Goofy came my block, he got one off, but now he toasted. Glock 23, I call it tally, cause this bitch a blower. Druid really grew up my overtext and I ignored her. Take pictures with all my fans, fuck that, my supporters. Start my bitch a bitch, she scratch her goals and I support her. Call my phone's 100 in, what's the order? Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. Druid, he a bastard, I ain't grow up with a pops. I was out ditching school, testing my accuracy on they block. They say, why they call you drills? Cause I really been on the lot. Shooters know the shooters, and the killers know the killers. You niggas don't look familiar, I don't know none of you niggas. And I'm jumping out on feet, but caught my first one out the window. And if we ain't DOA him, then he was fighting in a spittle. Seen shit walk him down, the gun jammed, he thought it was over. Melly died, a nigga hit in his head, but God was over him. Rocket had put pin them niggas crazy cause he folded. Tan ain't had to say shit when he got that room, but he told it. Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. You niggas ain't kill shit, videos the only thing you drop. I'm a low-end terrorist, I really spit every block. Call me Druid Osama, I done went up on all the ops. That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds.
Every big flying.
I've been driving a cab here for 30 years, and I'm telling you, you don't walk around here at night. Yes, sir. It'll kill you and strip you in 10 seconds flat.
I'm a trophy round this bitch, nigga. They call me big homie. Master level, bro, you drop me, you get like 10 bodies. Payroll let you celebrate it. Don't be his 10 body. Undefeated heavyweight, nigga, I think I'm big baby. Half a brick, slapped it all grams, these horns go crazy. Slap his bitch, knock down his man, Javante Davis. We hang niggas, cab the clan, come get your shit painted. Drop bodies and bags to plan, ain't nothing gon' change me. Rambo, I stand on my name, they know I pop shit. Dirty choppers at my mama house, she know we drop shit. Get in the streets, take will come with it. You bet not snitch, we slump shit everywhere in my city. I cannot flip. In the cell 8 with his mans looking at his portrait. Like damn, cuz what happened to him? I know you salty. Sugar turn to shit, you get static with your partner. They start scratching with some pits. He can't shake up out that coffin. They was calling trying to squash it, don't want war with us. Mama house blew up, dude got his noodle touched. At Geno's caught him lacking, took my 40, smacked him up. Man, y'all lucky we is on camera, I'd have built your ass up. We started stepping around this bitch, I bet they vouch for it. Little niggas look up to me, don't know we dropped they big homies. Out of town hunt niggas, I always got my stick on me. I took a life when niggas took some shit from me. Gangsters move in silence, we don't post nothing. I promote violence, they go smoke some. Shit kill O'Neal, with an AR Gillos and go post up. My baby 24, R.I.P. Kobe, he gon' show up. Sit you next to Kobe, brother, then scratch off doing donuts. Let Giants sleep. Why y'all won't come fuck with me? These niggas spinning around, think they tough as me. Shooting shit from up the street. How could you ever think that you had nuts like these? Gonna be another chapter in our killing spree. Payroll, how you catch me, bro? You go crazy, I'm still stepping though. Smack this shit with hollows back to back and watch this head come off. 19, he got bodies, a real gangster. Gang, I'm vouching for him. They know my name, I threw this bitch for crushing shit. I ain't no local joke. Drop me, you gon' die. Bet my brother smoking shit, one of them niggas. Know my son gon' be a main character with his switch complete, not mission. You ain't right about your brother, but if I smack one of your bitches on camera, your pussy ass probably be laying in my bushes. We stay dangerous when in the chamber, bro. My mama raised a gangster. I'ma die dying. They gon' have my funeral at a stadium. It's us or y'all. I don't trust a soul. My city small. Everybody related. Got cousins and brothers we don't know about. Lot of niggas getting money. I don't matter. Killers control the clout. I had static with millionaires when I was worth for ounce. Couldn't get me dropped. chopped, I still got my glizzy out. Jumping, I be getting down. We hit the whole city with choppers, don't come through here. Playing around, my papa shot my daddy, cause it's in my blood to slang his arm. Long way from 8 balls, all that money gon' put us over the top. If you ain't CAB, you a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto. Call out of town, they come through, pop your top, nigga. You a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto. Call out of town, they come through, pop your top.
I talked to say he told me killed him in my way. Bounce out on his block with Drake and Blast. He run, he done that chop, eat up his face. We do his and bounce back in them cars. We right back towards the 8. Bitches claim they love me, they just love that sack. I made her wait. We scratch out the scene and this bitch get the stream and this is straight. Ski on, they ain't see me. I'm dogging the demon past the Jake. Don't claim that you need me, you just want that cheese and I'm gonna make you wait. Threw her up and he went easy. Happy he grabbed a bait. They call me go cause I stand on all 10 and I go get shit done. I don't care about niggas. I could treat them boys just like my son. I pop out switch on me, FN on me, play, then you done. You know how we bounce out on your block, we hop out chopsticks, please don't run. Told that bitch she could come suck me up, I might toss her some huns. We get bored, it ain't shit else to do, so we go on some hunts. We suit up, we go load up the clips, fuck the stick, grab the drum. Catch a face and I'm gon' whack her, put his bitch ass in that trunk. We gon' spin, it's like 3 o'clock, but we ain't tired. One of my brothers jump your gate and you play crazy, then you die. Let's play faces red, I keep telling 30, don't join the lie. Lil D chases ass, burn my twin cause we get real salami. I put that gin up to his face, he closed his eyes. Lil folks got a face shot and somehow up to this damn day he's still alive. How yo gun it, cause this the rack and most just don't survive. Out that window with that jerko playing pros and cons slime. We chase face cars, I heard that ESO come with like 10. We gon' still take that little scrap, fuck if it's Ghost Lock or a gin. I love Ben Frank, I think me and bro could be best friends. Heard he died for this gang, I bet he won't do that again. Switchy smack his face, Drench switching lanes, watch how this go. Niggas ain't any blunt, they scraps, let's be for real, them boys some hoes. We hit Parnell so much at this point, I'ma just say we own it. How they say they spinning blocks, we spin they blocks, they ain't even on them. We ride AMGs and tracks, ain't none stolen. Drakes up on our trail, we give them hell, we forever rolling. Catch a face, we leave them bait. For that paper, no throwaways. F&N's and Drakes, leave them late. Tavy demon time, no time to wait. Fredo twin up, we grew up on the 8. We some headhunters, for that paper. Call them 6 in the morning, like pop out, we got a face. Caught that face, SRT track talk, no matter, we getting away. Fuck the Jakes, fuck the steak. E-way barely touch my brake. After we fuck, you gotta get up. Hell no, you can't touch my face. Keep my Drake, SRT, we dog it down the whole 8. Lil' Rap called me like pop out, we got it straight. Now we straight.
Hey man, say man, bitch. Y'all already know, man. Sweet and low, man. Shout out to the red nigga, red bitch, red rag, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Easy Call. Shout out to my dog, Pooh Loaded. Shout out to Miss Espy, the sniper. She a sniper. Shout out to my nigga DJ Rufus. Gang, gang, gang. Shout out to my nigga XL Comp. Shout out to my nigga Armando Ropaz. Shout out to my boy ABM Cam. What up, gang? Shout out to my nigga Snake from States. All them guys, man. You already know that. You already know that, man. We in the rack with it, man. We gonna hop in the time machine. We gonna hop in that DeLorean with me, nigga. We finna gun this bitch at 88. You hear me? But we gotta watch. You gotta watch. You know, we riding down state, man. You know, there's a lot of potholes on state. You'll fuck up your whole wheel alignment fucking around that motherfucker. You dig? We just get this motherfucker pumping and jumping. You understand me? Let's go. I'm biting on an Oreo cookie, by the way. Nigga hungry. Well, everything, that's my boy Inglewood Auburn Gresham. You already know what's going on, man. We finna take it back to the old days, the old ways, nigga. What Smirk say? Hey, boy. You hear me? In the old day, them niggas kept my cousin. I'm like, no, ain't. What? Dirk said that shit. I felt that shit, boy. Them niggas killed my cousin. I'm like, no, ain't. Baby, that's how we coming. Big RPV Roy for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? This time you always a little fucked up. You know, we need to get on ID shit, boy. What? Man, we under the 7, boy. We finna live King David dream, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's go.
2 King, they
Let's see what these old ass niggas talking about.
laugh.
This music dramatic, didn't he? That nigga got a cane on talking some beat shit, boy. That nigga ain't got his whole. That nigga missed about good 4 teeth, gang. I don't know, is it the sugar that did it or niggas knocking his teeth out? I don't know, boy. You about to see though.
You don't want no 2 Kings. You hear somebody say it was 2 Kings, they laugh.
Now you lying, boy. See? It's always the old niggas that be lying. Now I done heard this from a lot of old niggas. 2 kings, 2 princes. You know what I mean? Why do you think King David was called the king of all kings? Boom. See what I'm saying? He lying. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. King Shorty was the worst leader the disciples could ever have, gang. Him and Don Durkee bitch ass fucked up the whole nation, gang. He looked like he should have been the king. Look at King Shorty.
A lot of people have been asking to clear up, and you cleared it up.
David made a deal with Shorty Freeman. If something happened to me, you gonna be the king.
That's cap. That is cap. That is cap.
Said Larry was going around telling people that David said that if he died, he was supposed to take over.
I thought they made 2 kings.
Well, Larry was little king.
Okay.
David was the king and Larry was little king.
King David was our king. Old Timer was our prince.
And Shorty was out there, but a lot of people wanted Shorty to take that spot. But there was a lot of Shorty Freeman. There was a lot of confusion
To take David's spot.
Right.
We lost King David in what year?
1974.
Well, David died in 74.
Right.
Around September, I believe it was. He passed away from an old bullet wound.
He had got shot by accident. It was from kidney failure. The guys and gals was on 68th and Halstead at the side where the alley was. Larry Hoover lived on Green, the next block.
Okay.
Right in back of the alley.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, Larry Hoover went and got his mother a brand new car.
Mm-hmm.
Put King David in it, they took him to the hospital.
When David passed away, who stepped into his seat?
Nobody knew that King David was gonna die when he died.
David made a deal with Shorty Freeman.
It was in '69 that Larry Hoover became the king.
I ain't gonna lie, and you know the fucked up part? This the most fucked up part of this whole thing, gang. It's only the BDs to tell the tales. Where's the old GD niggas? You see what I'm saying? When you got the old BDs, y'all, do your research on where the other side at. You don't see whiskey up here. You don't see. Come on, man. What are we talking about, gang? It's just the BDs here to tell a story. He said he can't tell you shit about the folks, Los. He a Cobra. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, this shit crazy, gang.
Of the gangster nation.
David told Shorty Freeman, if you flip your mob, if something happened to me, you gonna be the king. So Shorty flipped his mob.
But some people say that Shorty didn't get along with Larry, then some say he did.
Right. He did not get along with
that
Larry.
was a long story.
He didn't.
I think it could have worked out if Shorty and Larry would have worked together. But people say that Shorty was a little old-fashioned, that he didn't want to change.
Shorty was a black king Cobra, is that correct?
Right, he was a Cobra, he was King Cobra.
So that was before he became
disciple.
Can you recall
was.
some of the guys
See what
that
I'm
came
saying?
out
it's kind of
after
hard to say
David
that when that nigga wasn't one
had
of the folks for real.
transitioned and began to take those higher positions.
King Shorty
Shorty
fucked
Freeman
everything.
been there. You have Killer Red, Sir Khan Don Swan. You have Junior Hope. You had Greg Knox, which was known as the Crusher.
The Crusher, my nigga? He ain't naming no nigga the Crusher, gang. I don't even want to know how Blood got his name, G. Like, you know, what is going, you know?
And you also have U.S. from 95th.
It was a lot of branches that was started there because Shorty Freeman, he was the king of the King Cobras.
Okay.
You know, before he hooked up with David. That's
Okay.
what Shorty was. Shorty was King Cobra. There's so many GDs now.
that's
That
why.
when you trace them back, they come from the Cobras.
Okay.
We
He
was
said
6th
King
Street
Shorty would have
Cobras.
been
Cause we
kicked
come up
out
6th
the
Street.
game. But we
So
would have
Didi
smoked his
Rich
ass,
is
boy.
Cobra.
Right.
You know, so we were 6th Street Cobra, plus Cobras always have been allies to the disciple.
Right.
You know, so fell in place. And we were 6th Street Cobras for a minute, but
See, now check this out. When we talk about Cobras, we ain't talking about Snake and them. We talking about the Black King Cobras, which was from Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? These niggas was part of the Inglewood mobs. You see what I'm saying? He said Lowski is the what? The Dalion today. I can't even read that, bro. I know that DeLorean on the G. I'm a fucking goofy. Hey man, hot game.
by Larry being a natural leader, Cobra's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All the steel organization cool because they've been asking us for years why we didn't hook up with this and that. But we was the new generation. And everybody want to do their own.
Check him out. Do your research on it on this pin that he got on. See what I'm saying? Check him out though. This nigga so old school, boy. When David and Larry, when Larry and Shorty fell out, boy, he stayed on what he was on, boy.
Thing.
All of everybody was cold. Most of the stuff that when you say disciples, they come from the Cobras.
And let me say this too about Didi. Through the years, after we set up the board and everything, everybody used to ask me why Didi wasn't a board member. It's a lot of them originals not a board member.
Right.
Because what they represent to the organization, it ranks so much higher than a board member. They don't need a title.
Matter of fact, if you go to the board of the G,
That's called bigger than the mob, gang. And what we say, no man bigger than the mob. But folks just clearly said it was members that was bigger than the mob. See what I'm saying? This shit was destined, you know?
GDs, most of them will tell you that they were Cobras. To the disciples, and they tell their literature, they say the three kings. You know, the three kings is Charlie Atkins, Laverne Longstreet, and David Boxdale. They became disciples.
And Shorty became king
No,
after.
no, you got to go now. Let's go back to
Right.
to 1974 when we sitting up in the Stateville, and they saying they trying to crown Larry.
With Larry Hoover, he made statements that I ain't got nothing to do with none of this no more.
So who was I ain't even in it no more. I said, but these people believe in you.
Shorty was like, "No, I'm supposed to be the man."
That's when it split. That's what caused people to go this way and that way.
Okay.
Cause David said if something happened, it's supposed to go to me.
Right.
A lot
These
of
guys on Stateville at one time.
Can't believe that shit, boy. You got niggas doing nigga shit. Niggas. I'm glad you remember that about that lodge I put on there back in the day right there. But Kennedy King bought all that up now. Every time I made that video and that nigga disappeared, they got rid of the lodge. But real niggas know that's how the disciples form. Man, this right here is crazy, gang. This right here. Those Kikos was our first nation. So he was first. Swear to God, I didn't know that. I thought niggas was the Egyptian Cobras at first. I remember my grandma used to tell me stories about the old Egyptian Cobras.
Same time, we all was in the county jail, the whole 95th Street, all of us, we was all packed in there. Lil Durkee and all of them, they was like, y'all need to respect that man, that's the new king. And a lot of people didn't want to go along with it.
Like, Larry, you the guy.
But Larry's already a king.
No, Shorty was like, no, I'm supposed to be the man.
So anyway.
And this all because of this fat, funky motherfucker right here. Don fucking Durkee. Hey, David said you supposed to get that shit, man. You the guy. You the king. Man, I got you. I'm gonna back you. He the worst yes man and he the biggest dick sucker. This nigga suck more dick than Superhead. I'm talking this if Superhead and Tiana Trump had a dick sucking off, it wouldn't top this nigga Don Durkee, boy.
Whatever erupted, Larry ended up losing his crown.
Larry Hoover never lost his status
Lee, I
as
met
the
Benny
chief
Lee.
of the gangsters.
His attitude was that he was trying to get back to the streets the best way he can, you know. But the element that had been created.
Oh, check this out. Look who they talking to. They talking to BDs, a Vice Lord, a old Cobra. Look who the niggas who they talking to, gang. They talking to. You see who they talking to. Where's the GDs? Bro, Don Durkee is an old bitch ass nigga. Bro, if you know what I know about Don Durkee, he's the cancer. The disciples as a whole should have backdoored him. What Don Durkee did was full on treason. He went against the order of the disciples. He knew Larry was the man up. Everybody knew. You heard the old BD hater say, Larry was the little king, David was the big king. You the Larry little king, David the big king. Right? David dead, nigga. Who step up? The next king. You said that they called him king. Right? I'm going to tell you, growing up in Chicago, I never knew that Larry Hoover was a king till I stepped foot in Milwaukee. When I stepped foot in Milwaukee, I told niggas I was a G. They still had GD, BD, BGD. The GDs and the BDs was moving together. All the GDs ain't dead. They not. Most of them in the feds. They locked up in the States. But it's a lot of old GDs out here on the streets. Same way these niggas out here, these niggas alive too. Do you understand? But what I'm saying is this. The GDs and BDs in Milwaukee moving the same. In the 90s, 99, 2000, 2001. I know because I was there, gang. And I told them I'm from Chicago. And they said, oh, yeah. And I'm seeing GD and BD writing together. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Now in Chicago, GDs and BDs wasn't getting along. In 97, 98, 99, 2000, the BDs and the GDs, that was a thing of the past. But you would still see niggas shake up showing love to each other. You know what I'm saying? You would see niggas showing some 16. But them niggas was, and they said, yeah, nigga, we under King Larry Hoover. I said, King Larry Hoover? You mean King David? King David? Right? They said, nigga, Larry Hoover the king. I said, whoa, hold on now. I think I would know this, buddy. I'm from Chicago. Larry Hoover ain't nobody but the king of the board, nigga. Them niggas looked at me and say, nigga, you wanna know how we know? Cause Larry Hoover from Milwaukee. I said, I don't think so. Larry Hoover in Chicago, nigga, like me. Right here, he really was an old country bunking ass nigga from Mississippi. But Chicago, we claim that old nigga. When they told me Larry Hoover was from Milwaukee, I stepped back and I said, oh, these niggas is lost. So all that King Larry shit they said went out the window. Now I had to talk to an old nigga that broke down, well, a few old niggas, because you know one old nigga ain't never gonna tell the truth. But when you hear from a few old niggas, even R.P. BD Minister Fontaine, R.P. the minister, was one of the realest niggas I ever met. Mr. Fontaine from the Black Disciples. R.P. that man. And he told me the same story that Crazy Horse told me, the old OG Ernest told me. The same. he told me the same story that King Shorty told me. King Shorty told me out his mouth the whole story. Then of course, you know, he cropped that shit a little bit. He had to fix that shit up a little bit. But it was Don Durkee putting that battery in his back. Now, the only old nigga I ain't sit and talk to was Don Durkee. And I don't know if I should even meet Don Durkee. Because the way I feel, I might bust him in his shit. I don't give a fuck how old he is, nigga. Nigga, this for all the disciples, the blood that is shed, nigga. Over your deviousness. Over your own propaganda. You see what I'm saying? He had his own... He had his own incentives that he really wanted David in there. I mean, they wanted King Shorty in there. Because he didn't like Larry Hoover. Do your research on, he never liked the Larry Hoover. Now, the Crown King, King Shorty himself told me out his mouth. I wanted to tell him so bad that he wasn't the right leader for the job. But what the fuck do I know? He's the king of the BDs. I wouldn't dare tell King Shorty that to his face. Not where the fuck I was at. Nigga, hey nigga, everybody got a rank. And I ain't had that rank to open my mouth and tell him that he was a horrible leader. I just didn't have it. I didn't have it. But I sat there and I listened to all his malarkey. And I listened to the truth. So when niggas come and old niggas coming talking that bullshit, I be sitting back like, bro, I talked to Shorty. See, because Larry didn't give a fuck what niggas on. Then Larry went to war, a lot of the guys. Before they was all together, they beefed, right? But the thing was, the Stones was getting so, because they was gorilla breed niggas. No Diddy. They was going up to schools, nigga, like LA niggas. They was going up to school like LA niggas. Hey, nigga, everybody in this motherfucker Stones, nigga. Nigga, y'all wearing black leather jackets from now on, nigga. And that's how they was recruiting niggas. Nigga, they was taking niggas to they was taking niggas in alleys, beating them. 5-10 deep, nigga. Nigga, 5-10 niggas. Nigga, they beating them all together. They beat the whole crowd. Y'all Stone now, nigga. Nigga, all well. 20 up. Nigga, that's how they was gorilla breeding niggas. And the disciples like, damn, niggas getting deep. Them boys getting deep. Them boys getting deep. See, it was David. Larry and them was into it. They had the same ops. They all had the same ops. Boy, this Inglewood, boy, the South Side, nigga. Y'all niggas in Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? We got folks them down at Gresham. We got folks them down there and on 95th at Princeton Park. Shout out to all the folks at Princeton Park. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boys, Stones are moving the Stones down that way too, boy. What the fuck we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do, gang? What we gonna do? They came together and got that shit together. They got that shit right together, gang. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Minister Fontaine. He said he set the meeting up himself. And I believe him. Because I know he ain't lying, because King Shorty told me the same thing. See what I'm saying? So, see, that's how you find out the truth, bro. When it's the truth, all the multiple niggas, I gotta just put my phone on the charger. When you hear the same story from multiple people, gang, that's how you know the truth, bro. Don't get it twisted. I heard bullshit stories too from a lot of old niggas. And you know what I'm saying? They be old bitter niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say bro name because he was you know what I'm saying? I believe he died though, but he was married to one of my aunts. And he was an old sour disciple. You know what I'm saying? But he told me the true story too. He told me the story of how he lost Motown. You know what I'm saying? How they gave Motown to the Stones, all types of shit. And I said that's the dumbest trade y'all could ever done. They gave Motown up to the Stones. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's just the old shit, bro. And the Stones was deep. Like I said, them niggas was deep. And they had the clout too. They even had Martin Luther King marching with them, bro. Nigga, when MLK in the city, he riding out with the Moes, nigga. They had him piecing up Stones, nigga. What's that nigga name? Nigga Malcolm X was riding with the Stones. See what I'm saying? You had Farrakhan them. Nigga, what the Stones had clout. They even had that group. Nigga, they made the song Stone Love, nigga. Nigga, where do you think that shit come from? Stop playing, bro. If y'all ain't never heard that old school song, it's called Stone Love. Who y'all think wrote that? Look at the name of the group. See what I'm saying? Just, boy, y'all better stop playing, boy. The Stones had the clout. Well, the Stones had the clout, gang. I ain't gonna be the nigga to lie to you. The Stones had the clout, gang.
No, Shorty was like, no, I'm supposed to be the man.
So anyway, whatever erupted, Larry ended up losing his crown.
With each other.
Larry Hoover never lost his status as the chief of the gangsters.
His attitude was that he was trying to get back to the streets the best way he can, you know.
But this an old ass beat trying to be a young nigga, ain't he?
He was still.
That nigga got a peak on him, boy. He think he on 63rd still, boy. Boy, he think, hey, boy, this Inglewood's finest right here, boy. Look at him. That boy got the glasses like Leon from The Professor, boy.
You know,
the professional.
And they divided in sections. You know, some listen to this guy, some listen to that guy, guy. So, you know, you have chaos, you know.
David made a deal with Shorty Freeman. That's why it's the BDs and the GDs now.
Right.
Because of that conversation.
The unity wasn't there, you know, behind the wall.
When Larry came to Stateville, they were trying to hit him. I was in the tailor shop, he was in the book bindery.
It would be better if everybody would be unified up under, you know, a leadership, you know. And one of the persons that was crucial to that was Durkee.
Lil Harlem DeSavio claimed that he ran all the joints. King David gave him that authority to run all the joints. And you had other disciples that was under him, but Lil Harlem was calling shots of a lot of people.
Okay.
I was right there, D House. Larry was in D House. Sam Lawrence was in D House. Baldy was in D House.
Who had that meeting?
They said it was Don Durkee.
So when I come in from the tailor.
What the fuck did I just tell you? Who the fuck? What did I just tell? Who did I tell you? Now you wonder why I want to punch this old 70-something-year-old, 80-year-old man. You see why? All hails lead back to who? Don fucking Durkee. They said Don Durkee. Who did it? Don Durkee. Who told King Shorty? Don Durkee. Now check this out, gang. I'm gonna tell you what King David ruled in laws, the real laws and policies. All right. Now what the law said, law governs all events, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, law governs all events. Everything in this mob is put together for a reason. Even the hierarchy. Right? But nobody know the secret. But nobody know what nobody know that King David told Don Durkee that King Shorty's supposed to be the king. He became a disciple in the merger. And niggas wasn't really hey, it was between the Supreme Gangsters, right? It was between the Supreme Gangsters and the Devil D's, which is the Devil Disciples. Now, there's a whole bunch of little gangs that got swooped up in there too. Black King Cobras and all the other fucking niggas, I forgot their names, right? Because no one gives a fuck about them. Because no, they were so fucking small. No one gave a fuck about those guys. Right? There was a whole bunch of other little gangs that got swooped in that mix too. And they became BGD. But the stars of the show was the Devil Disciples and the Supreme Gangsters. The other nigga, it's just like when you see voting, right? You're voting for the president, right? You want Donald Trump or you want whoever else. Right? But then, under that shit, you got a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that's getting voted on that no one knows about. Don't know where they are, don't know what what branch of government they go to. You don't know if they're a senator, an alderman. Who gives a fuck? You came here for Donald Trump or who the other person. See what I'm saying? So everybody gets swooped up in that mix. And that's what happened. And King Shorty he was big in his gang. He was the man on 68th Street. But his word didn't matter nowhere off that block. And then you got Don Durkee, old dick-sucking ass, with all that nut on his face, because he been sucking King Shorty off the whole time. Right? Niggas knew, hey, King David had to go to dialysis twice a week. Everybody knew David was on his way out that motherfucker. Was I around to hear it? No, but I heard a story from all the old niggas, right? King David, once he got shot by that bullet that went off in the girls and gals, he never healed. His body rejected dialysis, and that made him die. That's how he died. He had to go to dialysis so much, his blood couldn't stay clean. He was infected, it wouldn't get better, and he died. I forgot which block King Shorty was over, though. But he had one block. Basic Inglewood shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was, gang. That's really what it was, bro. And then hear this Don Durkee, bro. Get off your knees, nigga. Dick sucking ass, bitch ass nigga. You fucked the whole nation up. Bro, I hold him accountable for every disciple that died after David died, bro. That's his work. You can't blame Shorty. Shorty wanted to be a leader too, but Shorty, he couldn't do nothing without Don Durkee word. See, cause Durkee, that was David. That was a yes man for David. But David ain't need no fucking yes man. Right? So he knew he was finna die, so he had to find him a new dick to suck. It's just like when a bitch got a nigga with some money. She know he finna go to the feds. Everybody planning on it. He kissing the baby, he's putting money to the side. You know what I'm saying? You know he about to go to jail, right? So she needs her a new dick. Cause she know who gonna take care of my kids, who gonna pay my car note, and who gonna pay my rent. Right? So she gotta find her a new dick to suck. And who dick did Don Durkee suck? King Shorty. Yeah. You slurping him up right under the table. Now he become King Shorty yes man. And King Shorty needed a yes man. Because Don Durkee, right? Because listen, that's real talk. Because Don Durkee knew everybody in the joints. He knew he knew what all David, he knew shit that King Larry Hoover knew. He knew shit that David knew. He knew who would ran where and why. That's what Durkee knew, because Durkee was around. Why wouldn't he know? The BDs had to fucking listen to him because it was a split, G. We ain't saying like King Shorty is a nobody, bro. King Shorty would, bro. I would never sit here and disrespect King Shorty's name. But he was a horrible fucking leader. Everybody know people that had a job that wasn't qualified. You know a nigga right now. That's at a position somewhere, and he don't even know how to work. He don't even know what he doing now. I don't know how he got this job. It's sheer luck to me. Maybe he know a motherfucker upstairs or something. Bro, King Shorty, you gotta remember, King Shorty was a horrible leader. And the most of his time being king, he was where? In prison. He wasn't even in the streets for this shit. King Shorty couldn't stay free. Do you think King Shorty was a bad leader after the real king? It's really Don Durkee's fault. Yeah, it's definitely Don Durkee's fault too, gang. It's definitely Don Durkee's fault. For sure. Yeah, I would say, shout out to my nigga Armando Lopez. First we chat cash out today. Gang, gang, gang. Oh my mama, it's Don Durkee's fault for sure. It's always Don Dirkey's fault. But, yeah, it's Don Dirkey's fault. But still, bro, once he put that man in position, I can't lie though, Los King Shorty, the only nigga made our generation feel like the 90s to me. Yeah. I mean, bro, cause he's an old nigga, gang. And all the Chiefs we knew was all in jail. And when they dropped their fight, they wasn't Chiefs to us, cause like look, they was all out west and shit, man. Look, Prince Keita was locked up. Everybody was talking about Keita. Keita locked up. Larry been gone. Most of the folks, them niggas got took down in the 90s, 91, 95, 94, and them big ass sweeps. You know what I'm saying? All the board members. Niggas didn't want to be the board. Nobody wanted to step up. Right? The BDs, they did their thing. I say Vail. To me, I say Vail. Vail maybe, you know, he was the king of his time. See what I'm saying? I think Vail was a better king than Shorty. Because Vail put money out here and the BDs prospered. King Shorty was a yes man to a war that got a lot of people killed. And you know, and niggas are still dying behind the negligence from the 70s. Now, I mean, the young niggas don't care no more. Because they don't know. If you ask them why the BDs don't like the GDs and the GDs don't like the BDs, they gonna be like, fuck them niggas. I ain't even BD or GD anyway. Nigga, I'm this gang. I'm this world. Fuck that GD and BD shit. But then when they see each other, they dropping ranks. Shaking up B like, what the fuck did you just say, little nigga? Welcome to 2025. It's just fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Who had that meeting?
They said it was Don Dirkey.
So anyway, when I come in from the tailor shop, I get word what's finna happen. They finna hit him, and I go to the guys that were really running things.
La Harlem had people to come over there like they was finna talk peace, but La Harlem came over there and caused the split. And then the joint was finna go up. You had all the G's and the BDs finna go at each other.
I said, no, he ain't did, you know. And they guess he have, and we was arguing. So I went to the person that they had.
Lil Harlem decided you.
I told him, stand down, no, you know.
Who they listening to? Don Dirkey still. Jake, what's that is? Jake Models. Shout out to my boy K-Pack, straight niggas out like latex, no Diddy though. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy though. Jake Mouse. I don't know what that is, but we're finna find out. The fuck am I trying to do? I guess I might go open up a new tab, right? Gotta be it, right?
She got a shape of a bottle, exotic, little baby. I think she a model, designer you, baby. Balenciaga body, I'm willing you, and I don't think you acknowledge. I'm hitting the gas, I don't care about the mileage. She riding me, baby. I tap on the throttle, and I just want Cuban links up on my body, and I just want 4 Giottos when I ride.
These are horrible fucking hoes in the video, by the way. These are bottom, low tier.
She
know I do Gucci and Prada. My foot on their neck like a shirt on the collar. You mention my name, better be by the dollar. I stay with that stick like I'm Harry and Potter. You cut that bitch off, so don't worry about her. I bossed her up, gotta bury your models. Gucci and Prada, she wearing bottoms. I love me some head, I'm a Marion scholar.
She rock the yo with the penny, she always look pretty. I think that I married a stylist. BBL touch on her gently, she ride like a Bentley. I think that I married a body.
Hey, I got 99 problems, but bitches ain't one. Put the dick in her throat, make a cup of my lung. Put my thumb in her butt, beat her
bitches
going
and
back and forth
multiple.
on this.
Do something about you fantasizing, I'm reading your body, now you getting comfortable. Ooh, now you saying I'm one of the greatest. She rocking the Murrays, keep her in the latest. I'm counting the money, she like when I break it.
Live from Money Jake's Foolies Fashion Show. Stay tuned, I'm gonna bring you all the exclusive right now.
Nigga from out west or even out of town.
Raven Paris, where do you see yourself working with the top artists in the area?
Well, Miss Paris, I'm toe-to-toe, head-to-head with any competition. I'm up there with the greats. I'm the endless drive, big slime. You dig what I'm saying? I'm up there
This
like...
the nigga that got robbed in Baltimore?
They gonna call that shit for
They need to fix that, bro. That shit is...
Mix that by Papa Stojakovic. And I run my whole squad like I'm Popovich. Take me inside the hole over a poppin' bitch. Just in case you go broke and they hoppin' dick. I get more hit than a bonnet. She eat me up on my omelet. I'm on my corn like I'm Sonic. Call this break out my neck and my arms.
Any mini, any model, pick 'em out. Really, we the hottest in the town. Told me that you type for the gang. Told me that you wanna see what we about.
G mine, you wanna roll your G-shot. She fuckin' with me and she fuck with the dog. I really can't blame it cause we high.
Ay, she got a shape of a bottle. Exotic little baby, I think she a model. Designing you, baby, but let's see your body. I'm willing you and I don't think you acknowledge. I'm hitting the gas, I don't care about the mileage. She riding me, baby, I tap on the throttle. And I just want Cuban links up on my body. And I just want 4 Giottos when I ride it and now.
She know I do Gucci and Prada. My foot on their neck like a shirt on the collar. You mention my name, better be by the dollar. I stay with that stick like I'm Harry and Potter. You cut that bitch off, so don't worry about it. I bust her up, gotta bury your models. Gucci and Prada, she wearing bottoms. I love me some head, I'm a Marion Scholar.
That's fire! Why is this song not everywhere, gang? Bro, this song is fire, gang. Bro, this shit's supposed to be performed everywhere, gang. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The song is top tier. The video is not bad. I think they broke the budget, bro. I think they broke the budget, and that's why they had the shit that they had in the video. I think that's shit's anything. But the actual song, it carries that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog went crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I fuck with that. Hey, K-Pex, you did a good thing, brother.
And cause I was arguing.
Oh, hold on, let me read that comment because I know I seen some shit I need to speak on. A lot of time with that crab in the barrel shit. Yeah, for sure. You better know it. The Blue Fins didn't last long as what King Shorty started. It's what Don Durkee started. It's what Don Durkee started. Right? It's what Don Durkee started. Yeah. That should be. The thing was, the BDs lasted longer because it was a smaller game. It was a smaller game, less attention, more profit. And with the BDs, when a nigga take a lick, right, it was always somebody to step up. Well, the GDs, when the GDs got hit, well, all the GDs got hit. Everybody from every main hood got hit. Same thing what happened to the Moes. That's why the GDs went down. Bro, it got to a point where niggas didn't want rank in the GDs. Because nobody wanted to go to jail. Because every time the GDs got in position, well, the feds came. It didn't matter. Shout out to my nigga K-Pex. Stretch niggas out like Lake Texas. No diddy though. Super Chat Cash App. Gang. Bro sent us another one, gang. Let's check him out. But that's really what happened, gang. That's happened in a nutshell. That's what happened, gang. Nobody didn't want to be the leader, but they were trying to put goofies as the chief. Niggas didn't want to be chief. Now I seen this out my own eyes, gang. Niggas, I was old enough to see that, boy. The niggas coming through, boy. The folks them coming through. Hey, boy, I'm gonna put food in a position. Woo. I remember when Shaky for Manville, boy. I remember when he was on the board. He didn't even want motherfuckers to know he was in the board. I ain't a board, man. What the fuck's the board, man? Shaky, what the fuck? That's me, folks. Big fat yellow Shaky. What's going on, folks? That's me, G. You know what I'm saying? I used to be over at his crib when he bought big when he bought Frida nasty ass that spot, which he had a baby by Frida. We used to always beat up in his spot in Gville. You know what I'm saying? And he used to have them Gville niggas over there, cause they used to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? But he fucked with us. Well, he fucked with me cause I was a shooter, gang. And his little brother used to hang around me. You know what I'm saying? Which his little brother, he kind of blamed me for his brother getting shot. But he knew how that street shit go. You see what I'm saying? But he said he got his brother shot, but I was the only nigga standing on that shit. And I wasn't even sliding for his brother. I was sliding because them niggas tried to kill me. So of course you think I wasn't gonna like get my leg back? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But his brother was hanging around a bunch of goofies. And he had all them Gville niggas in his crib and all that. You know what I'm saying? And Shaky niggas was scared to actually be a part of the board, gang. Like niggas didn't want none of that. The BDs still had what, bro? They had picnics. They had all these universals. They was meeting up in Kankakee. You know what I'm saying? They was doing the 2-4 for show shit. Like I used to go to the BD picnics too. And the BD picnics, bro, used to be the move, gang. What? Them bitches was busting. Man, I'm trying to tell you, but like I said, I'm old enough to be there. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I seen how this shit was going, bro. When I tell you to be a BD in that time, it's where the money was at, gang. And because of who Marvell was to me, it's the only way. That's how I had that ticket. I had the ticket, and I was always around. Till niggas used to call me, he's the prince. Boy, it's gonna be the prince of the BDs right here. He's the prince of the BDs right here. And I used to be like, maybe one day. And I wasn't a BD. But people used to always think I was gonna be the prince. I'm a gangster disciple though. You know what I'm saying? But I could have been the prince. Right? No, it didn't work that way for me. I fuck with the new ass niggas. I don't fuck with the men. I fuck with Baltimore music. I've never had nothing bad to say about Baltimore music, bro. I've never had nothing to say about Baltimore music. R.P. Lord Scooter. I ain't never had nothing to say about Baltimore music. I fuck with Baltimore music. You know what I'm saying?
So I went to the person that they had.
Lil Harlem disable you.
I told him stand down.
Way better than New York music, right?
You know, and
cause
I was mostly guiding all these younger guys.
Right.
So Hoover come.
Bro said, he said in 04 to 08 to see GDs and BDs shake up the. No, it wasn't. That was normal. What's that, boy? In school, we shook up with everybody. We shook up with every gang, boy. Every gang got a shake to shake together, and we shook it up with every gang. Yeah, Baltimore niggas is raw. I ain't gonna lie, they raw. They raw. One Love was a thing still. It's dependent on who you ask. Yeah, that One Love shit stuck in the old days, dog. Yeah, I don't know what One Love is. When I think of One Love, let's get together, it's gonna be alright. All I know is Bob Marley. You talk One Love to me, I start singing reggae. Doom, doom, doom. One Love. One Love. I'm gonna put on a Jamaican shirt. Let's get together, it's gonna be alright. That's the only One Love I know. It's Bob Marley, nigga. Hey man, this shit right here, boy, this shit cut though, boy. I don't know about nothing. Boy, this shit segregated, boy. This shit so segregated, boy. This should have broke, boy. This should have never got rid of the Klan, boy. What we talking about? Hey, man, I say, man, this shit gets tricky and sticky around here. Come on, mama. Yeah! Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy, man. He did that. I'll fuck with it. Shout out to my nigga K-Pex, Super Chat, Cash App, gang. You already know how we coming, man. Yeah. All that. Lord Scooter. Yeah, King me. Let's get it. Come on, man. That boy coming out with them Baltimore hits, man. Hey, that's what we need, man. That's what we need. More Baltimore shit, less the men. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This was the guy right here. This is my guy. Come on, man.
What up? These niggas need a motherfucking king me, man. I'm with the OGs, man.
Come on, on, man.
These niggas need to king me. They act like they ain't seen me. Still running around with the killers and the fiends be. Bitch, I know you seen me. Watching me like TV. I'm everywhere my team be. We everywhere the green be. Boy, you know you seen me. You know you wanna be me. You know your little sister watch my video on TV. All the little niggas run away. Wanna be like me. Summertime, every time come through. Icy. All my chains on, rolling watch, no Breitling. Loose nigga play Benny, gon' get tightened. I ain't with the arguing and I ain't with the fighting. I'm the quarterback, put shit in motion like a titan. Standing on the corner like a crossing guard, directing shit. Telling all the junkies, wait 5 minutes, then come in the split. That was me a year ago. Now I got this rapping shit. They like how the fuck this nigga take over, get high so quick. Probably cause most of my fans know me on some private shit. Still in the trenches, I had the whole city rocking it. Niggas was hating the whole time.
Hey, yo, to check it out. I know it may sound a little outdated to y'all, but folks been dead a long time, y'all.
Still was copping it. Niggas was flopping the whole time, still dropping hits. I done fucked a lot of these dimes. Don't count my old bitch. She was looking good at one time, then she lost it. Gave the bitch some money for lose. She say she lost it. Fuck it, bitch. I was just trying to upgrade your closet. Fucking niggas geeking for, acting like we ain't eating for. Fuckers we competing for. No, we ain't beefing over horse. Give me my respect for I'm taking it. That's the only choice. I feel like I just been awake again, got the Holy Ghost. Lately I've been holding some shit in, it's time to let it go. Haters all around, I'm really up next and it's starting to show. Everybody wanna be around me cause I'm about to blow. If you ain't hold me down when I was down, trust me, I'ma know. Pussy niggas mad, I'm up now and then I got the glow. I'm the only one they cheer for when I do a show. I don't give a fuck who in the building, I'ma steal a show. I don't give a fuck who niggas feeling, I'm the hardest out. Talk of the city, nigga, I'm with all the talk about. We buying 20 bottles, you be trying to sneak your bottles out. Fucking bitches in the nicest hotels, hiding out. You from up here, look like when I be flying out, nigga. King me. These niggas need to king me. Huh? Cause they ain't seeing me.
Okay, John Cena.
They ain't seeing me.
He was that John Cena. He was that John Cena. I ain't gonna lie, Meek did have a squad, fool. Damn, bro. He said, we know you don't at fucking all, Los. You know it. Hey, Snake, you already know me. This shit tricky. Hey, man, I say this shit tricky, boy. R.I.P. my nigga Lord Scooter, man. Nah, for real. Damn, for real, bro. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. That's shit. Time be flying by, G. Boy, when I tell you, boy, niggas will forget about you, gang. You see what I'm saying? Niggas will forget about you, gang. Niggas will forget about you.
She had, and we was arguing. So I went to the person that they had.
Lil Harlem decided you.
I told him, stand down, no. You know, and cause I was mostly guiding all these younger guys.
What did he just say? I was mostly guiding all these younger guys. He put the battery in their back to want to kill Larry. You see what I'm saying? All the younger guys, I guided them. He told them everything to put the battery in his back to want to kill old Larry. But he know, see the way these laws, boy, the way the laws and policies go, boy. Everything get to asking, everybody get to asking questions before and after something happened. So if they would have killed old Larry in that in the Ville, who would have had the answer for that? Don Durkee. Because he gave the word for Harlem to kill him. Harlem gonna say, did Kenny Red say that? Nah, Kenny Red didn't say that. Did King Shorty get a word to kill him? Nah, King Shorty ain't say that. King Shorty ain't say that. Who gave that word? Don Durkee told us. Ooh. We had a meeting. Don Durkee said that, ooh. Don Durkee said, Larry said that, ooh. He would have died in that motherfucker. He don't want, bro, he know if anything happened to Larry in there, The gangsters got the jail and the streets now. Don't get it twisted. Don Durkee old ass wouldn't have made it out of Stateville. He know that. You hear, bro? He's telling you. Fuck what Lowski say. Listen to what Don Durkee saying. That's why I blame this old man for all the bad misfortune that the disciples had. Not just the GDs, the BDs, those disciples as a whole falls under Don Durkee. It all falls under Don Durkee's head, gang.
Right.
So who will come in, and that's when everything started. So who would say, I ain't told him nothing. So then after all of that, I told him, man, if y'all gonna do that, we knew it was finna be a bloodshed.
What the fuck did I just say? No, what did I just say? You said one of my own homies, I was cool, got caught a transmission. Welcome to the real world. They all getting caught with them. Because Transformers, they want to be seen like everybody else. They want to take pictures and be on TV too. They want to go out. They want to go out to dates. They tired of them niggas fucking them, getting some neck behind the garbage can and get some neck in the car and kicking them out. Oh no, they want to be real hoes. They want to be real women now. They want niggas to take them out. Yeah, they want that Lil J treatment. Lil J was taking out Trini when y'all ain't taking us out. When King Lil J was out with Red Montana, everybody thought it was a girl then. We did not think it was a girl then. I told niggas back then Lil J he was getting on with boys. Niggas didn't believe me. Yeah, they thought old Lowski was lying. Yo, Lowski don't like them niggas. Lowski hate Gyro City so much he lying on Lil J. That's what they used to say. You just a hater. You just hate everybody from Gyro City. I used to be like, I like a couple of them niggas. They cool. They guys. Some of them is cool. But I know a fucking goofy when I see one. And I told y'all, niggas didn't believe me. Just like they didn't believe me when I said Don Durkee was the cancer to the disciples.
I ain't told them nothing. So then after all of that, I told him, man, if y'all gonna do that, we knew it was finna be a bloodshed.
Yeah, Chirac humor.
Because the game is way more wicked and diabolical.
But I didn't see Durkee that day on that yard. All I seen was Larry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
See?
I was told.
Listen, you wanna know why he didn't see Don Durkee on that yard? Cause Don Durkee knew the blitz was coming, nigga. Yeah, Blue 42, Blue 42, Oklahoma. He knew that blitz was coming, nigga. He had the audible, nigga. He had to hit an audible. Boy, you better listen up.
Wicked and diabolical.
But I didn't see Durkee that day on that yard. All I seen was Larry.
Okay.
Pillow fight with Lil J. You got me, Jay. Remember that? That's an old live.
Larry, Dirk, and Killer Red. How does Killer Red come in to play with that?
Yeah, he was them Falcons. Them Falcons is original.
See?
They're original. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about people like...
See? Niggas don't know the fucking Falcons is. Only Falcons we know the Dirty Birds, nigga. Only Falcons we know blew the Super Bowl, nigga. Only Falcons we know. See what I'm saying? Them little gangs, bro. Niggas don't be knowing them little gangs, bro. But all of them niggas had was a makeup for the BGs. A lot of people didn't know the New Breeds was part of the BGs for a long time.
Killer Red coming to play with that.
Yeah, he was them Falcons.
Listen.
Them Falcons is original. They're original. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about people like White Cloud, all them,
right?
That's them original disciples.
When they went to the yard, they was finna get into it. The GDs and BDs. They talked and tried to bring peace because they was finna go to war.
On the yard with Larry. And what transpires? Are you there?
Yeah, I was on the yard. They was finna go to war. If they would have went to war, the BDs was gonna lose because everybody was with Larry. Larry had...
What the fuck did I just say? What did I just say? When I just told y'all the gangsters head to jails and in the streets, cause bro, everybody know law govern all of it. Nigga, no disrespect. King Shorty, he was in the wrong, right? But he wanted to be right, even though he was wrong. Then he had Don Durkee telling him he was right. He had Don Durkee prepping him for the job. Because that's who Don Durkee wanted to see win. So Don Durkee, he everywhere telling me, hey man, check this out, Jack. Shorty Freeman, he got this. Shorty Freeman sitting here, he got this. Shorty, King Shorty the king. Listen, Killer Red. Hey, Shorty, that's David's guy. He told me personally, that's David guy. That's David guy. We ain't doing these no more. David said we're gonna do this now. What the fuck this mean? Just don't worry about it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna write it up and tell y'all what it mean. Just know we doing this now. This shit over with. This the new wave now. This what David wanted. David said, this is what happened. He said the shit must have hurt a nigga. Not gonna lie. You used to shake up with in school years ago, later he gay. But that's, hey man, hell no. It ain't weird to me unless niggas spend it on my house. Shaking a nigga hand don't mean nothing. You been to jail, you know how that shit go. But niggas spending that over your house, well, that's really betraying.
Inspires. Are you there?
Yeah, I was on the
Okay.
yard. They was finna go to war. If they would have went to war, the BD was gonna lose because everybody was with Larry. Larry had the old joint hooked up.
Oh, that's what I didn't get to say. To go with King Shorty, that was treason. Now everybody know treason. He did. Don Durkee started. He made that. He wrote that shit himself, gang. He'll tell you he wrote that. Yeah, the games, all of that. He wrote that himself, gang. David didn't write that. Larry didn't either. Don Durkee wrote all the laws and policies for the black disciples, man. Bro, that's what I'm saying, G. Shorty wasn't the best leader, but that's just Don Durkee's fault. Don Durkee made the fucking concept. He put him in the spot. Well, I'm going to say this with no disrespect. King Shorty was Don Durkee's puppet. He had his hand up his ass. Hey, I'm King of the Disciples. I'm King Shorty Freeman. Right? And that's Don Durkee voice with his hand up in. King Shorty was the puppet for him, gang. King Shorty was the puppet. He was the puppet, gang. He was the puppet. Don Durkee manipulated the whole nation, gang. He manipulated King Shorty. He manipulated all the niggas in Stateville. And he manipulated Lil Harlem. Because without Harlem say so, Shorty would have never got his pull from the jails. And the only reason Lil Harlem gave him the say so is because Don Durkee said that King David said so. And Lil Harlem was in jail already. How the fuck he know what King David said? Harlem was in jail when David got shot and died. And that shit took months. That was over a period of time. He don't know shit. So when he come and say this what David said, he gonna respect it because Durkee was David's mans. Bro, if your mans get clapped right now, and his mans are always with him, come tell you the story on what happened, you gonna move off that. Cause that's his mans. You know folks was around like that. Folks probably would know. You put up, you locked up. You been knocking down calendars in that bitch. Folks tell you what happened to food. Like, damn, that's what happened to folks. Damn, G. He said, that's what happened. Who word you gonna go off, gang? You gonna go off some niggas that used to be ops, that's guys now, or you gonna go off the devil you know. You go with the devil you know. And that's what happened. But a lot of niggas that was on the street, they knew better, cause they was there at the meeting, at the Freemason Lodge. They was on that checker floor when David and Shorty, when David and Larry Hoover locked them shits together. When they put them ranks together. They was there for that. And all the underlings had to fight for their rank. They was there for that. They was there. That's why the GDs is so strong and deep now. Because they never left the nation. The only traitors to the nation was the ones who went behind Larry's back and did what Don Durkee said. Now, they wasn't traitors on purpose. Well, they was just following Don Durkee's orders. Which he said it was David's orders. And it wasn't. And we can't ask Shorty because Shorty dead. Can't ask Shorty. Shorty gone. Can't ask David. David been dead before any of us was born. Larry, he's so far. He's in the pen. And if we ask him, if he remembers, he probably remembers. Who knows? We don't know his condition in there. He's 80-something years old. That's what I'm saying. So we have to go off the word of these niggas now. Now, I fuck with Benny Lee. I met Benny Lee. I think he's a solid man, but he's a fucking vice lord at the end of the day. How much he know about disciple politics. Being a vice lord from out west. And check him out, bro. He's so vice lord. Look at him. He's still rocking his beret. You know what I'm saying? Look, see what I'm saying? These old niggas, when they come on this bitch, they come campaigning. And I'm not mad at them, gang. I ain't mad at them. But that's what's going on. Respectfully.
Well, never lost his status as the chief of the gangsters. Right?
Okay.
Never lost that.
Right.
Them gangsters honored Larry through the whole script.
All the time you were in prison, that was solid.
Before he left the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They was gonna go to war, and Crusher had got the joint back. Crusher was the type of person, he didn't feel nobody asked him of David Wade. And he was the only one ever known to talk back to David Wade. He was at a big meeting out in the park, whole lot of us out there, and he said something smart, and some of the fellas was finna get it. And David said, leave him alone. Because Crusher, that's a real gangster. He in that gangster world. Crusher ain't nothing.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Remember what I said when I was around King Shorty and I'm listening, I wanted to tell Shorty some shit, but I couldn't. I ain't had that rank. I couldn't say shit. Man, they would have got my head stumped in. Crazy work.
Nice.
How did he change that atmosphere?
What is going back to that little short guy, Lil Harlem.
And Holland Dacerview.
Okay,
Holland.
I don't know that.
Lil Holland.
Says he had all the joints. Him and Crusher was at it. He told Lil Harlem, David ain't gave you no joints. You need to sit down somewhere. So Crusher ended up running. Every joint he go to, he ended up taking it over. He ended up running State Bill.
Holland was a Don. Durkee was a Don. I was on the yard that day because I was in Stateville. You know what I'm saying? When they made Larry, they like, Larry got it now.
When that split came, Larry still had loyalty of those original gangsters.
All the man had to do is say the word, the joint getting tore up. He always tried to keep the peace. Even with Lil Harlem, when he started that mess at the library and caused people to want to kill each other over at the library with the split.
And look, Dirk campaigned for Larry. Dirk was going around telling people that David had made Larry king under him.
Dirk caused a situation whereas they recrowned Larry.
Who name y'all keep hearing? Who name y'all keep hearing? Dirk, 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 Dirk. Dirk said this. Dirk said this. Right? Now, he knows the truth that Larry is the king, right? He knows that Larry is the king. Right? But he only said that because he put the niggas to kill Larry in position. He pumped them niggas hard up. He pumped that Barry in their back and told them to go kill Larry. Right? He told them everything they would make him go kill Larry. Right? He made Larry like the traitor. What did he do? Soon as it was about to happen, he knew he was gonna die. Wait. Larry is really the king. David told me everybody knows on the streets. Y'all niggas don't know because y'all in prison. But Larry is the king. Right? Because he know he's stuck in this motherfucker. He know he's stuck. Because he know the way the disciples shit go, boy, somebody got an answer for everything. That's the way, that's law. That's law. Bro. Somebody had an answer for this. So if something would have happened to Larry, Don Durkee can't go nowhere. He's stuck in there. No, somebody gonna have to answer. Cause a lot of niggas gonna die, right? And he know he would have been the first one to die. Cause his name is on everything. Sound like Don Durkee's the dominator and all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Don Durkee name is on everything, gang. Durkee, bro. Fucking Don Durkee.
And there was recrowning of Larry.
Recrowning.
Right. Yeah, he pushed this. Yeah, y'all need to honor him, you know, the new king. So when he didn't get what he wanted, he turned against Larry. He would like to Larry, but he changed his ideology about Larry after that split.
See? Once he got up out of jail and he talked his way out from not dying, now he go back to his fuck Larry campaign. Yeah. Larry the king of that. But fuck all that. We still got Shorty. You see what I was saying? This nigga Durkee is a slime ball. Slime ball, gang.
Recrowning.
Right. Yeah, he pushed this. Yeah, y'all need to honor him, you know, the new king. So when he didn't get what he wanted, he turned against Larry. He would like to Larry, but he changed his ideology about Larry after that split. He went all the way in left field. He wanted to run the whole joint for all the disciples.
How does Larry deal with this situation with everybody branching into different?
He wanted to keep the peace, but when they kept pushing the issue, Larry said, okay.
So we had a big meeting on the yard. Larry retook his position.
He didn't really want to be bothered with it, period. But he ended up stuck with it. Durkee pushed it, they dropped it in his lap. Since you want to do it that way, I'm over the GD mob. If y'all BDs want to go that way, go y'all way, do y'all thing. But I'm running this. Larry let him know, I'm running this. You don't like it? He was going to war. In the joint, whenever something went down, Larry's strongest force was Cabrini and the low end. We had it taken care of.
Them the niggas that's so GD crazy now. Them the most GDiest of the GDs of the GDs. What I always tell you when Cabrini Green come up, oh, them niggas too GD for me, dog. Nah, them niggas too GD for me. Them niggas too GD over there, boy. They don't even shake up hood shit. They still shake up the ranks. Low end GDs, too GD for me, dog. They too GD for me, dog. You heard what he just said? All right, boy, you better pay attention. You might miss something.
He was going to war. In the joint, whenever something went down, Larry's strongest force was Cabrini and the low end. We had it taken care of. When they was challenging him with all that mess, the north side told everybody. We said, anybody you want us to deal with, just let us know. Dirk told people,
niggas ride with Larry, boy.
He gonna be the new king, y'all need to honor him. So he said, look, Larry, we're gonna do this, do that. He was,
bro, you all right? Now this is gonna be a very conflicted. Well, my answer is gonna be straight, but some people may look at it a little different. Armando Lopez, what up, my boy? Shout out to Super Chat Cash App gang. Y'all know this, you know what I'm saying? Folks asked a real deal question. What would have made what would have made King Shorty a good leader? I'm gonna tell you. Whacking Don Durkee and following orders under Larry Hoover. That would have made him what he's. That would have saved the nation. BGD would have still been a thing. It would have been no GDs and BDs going to war. It wouldn't have been no such thing as a new breed either. Because it would have never been a split. The Disciples would have still been the biggest gang in the city, and clearly the biggest in the world. It's more GDs than Crips and Bloods. Just imagine, because it's still places in Arkansas and Alabama and South Carolina that never split. Yeah, they still down there throwing up BGD to the day. They still repping BGD. Some little towns in Georgia as well. These niggas just started taking a side within the last 3 to 5 years. They just now trying to split. And that's only because of the Chicago, we make the GD and BD shit look so cool. Right? Now you got niggas that been BGD 30 to 50 years. 74. So that's around 30 to 40 something years after the split. Now they're just now splitting. Because we running around in Chicago screaming GDK, BDK. No, you can blame Don Durkee for the new breed splitting, because if the GDs and the BDs never split, the black gangsters, because they asked Booney Black, R.I.P. Booney Black. I heard Booney Black. See, that's what. Shout out Booney Black stayed in 1440. I lived in 1510 in the village. See, I was around to meet these people and to pick their brain. And Booney Black told me personally that he didn't want to pick between Larry and Shorty. Because he never know what David really did say or not. Because he from out west. He had ties to these niggas. But he's out west in the projects doing his thing. He was doing disciple law, BGD work. So when they asked him to split, him and Alva Span, niggas like that. See, you don't know who Alva Span is. See? But he's the king of the out west BDs. See what I'm saying? He was BGD. They came to ask him who he split with. He split with King Shorty. They asked Booney Black who he splitting with. He said, nigga, I'm the king. I'm doing the black gangsters. Right? But Don Durkee came with it. Don Durkee, you know Don Durkee. King Slime. He hollered at him, right? Man, you gotta do this 6-point shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, you my brother, nigga. It's love, life, loyalty. We trades both ways. And the breeds and the BDs still stayed conjoined. Don Durkee, ladies and gentlemen. Don fucking Durkee. Don Durkee. Don Durkee still alive, y'all. If y'all want to fact check, holla at Don Durkee. Ask Don Durkee what made Booney Black stay. Stank dead. We can't ask Stank. Field Marshal Stank dead. We can't ask Stank. So, ask him. Ask him, how did Booney Black feel when the split happened? Let's see his answer. Hit that super chat, hit that cash up if y'all enjoying The content, let's get it.
Hanging under Larry, trying to position to be, well known, but then when things turn around, he behind Shorty, cause he said, Shorty, you can be the new king and I can be under you.
And then Shorty.
What have I been? Bro, I've been seeing, I'm gonna stop pausing it, gang. Like, I'm trying to tell you, gang.
Does what?
Well, down the line, Shorty got mad. I don't know what happened, but Shorty like, no, it's supposed to go to me.
And Shorty was...
Cause of Durkee said it. Cause of Durkee said it. Cause of Durkee said it. If Shorty was okay with what was going on, to Don Durkee, snake of all snakes, King Slime himself, the slimiest, whispered into his ear that you can be king.
He behind Shorty, cause he said, Shorty, you can be the new king and I can be under you.
And then Shorty does what?
Well, down the line, Shorty got mad. I don't know what happened, but Shorty like, no, it's supposed to go to me.
And Shorty was out there, but a lot of people wanted Shorty to take that spot. He was out for power. He wanted Shorty to be the new king.
Supposed to go to me.
Don Durkee was out for power. Don Durkee didn't have the clout. He was King David's +1. Okay.
Not Larry. You know what I'm saying? And they broke.
And Shorty becomes
the king of the black disciples.
That's when the split really got.
Let me break this. Let me see what Bro said. Your best content is when you break down these Chicago street videos. I love it, gang. Real nigga. Shout out to my nigga Boulevard Skino. Thank you, man.
The new king.
Supposed to go to me, not Larry. You know what I'm saying? And they broke.
And Shorty becomes
the king of the black disciples.
That's when the split.
I told you, bro. I told you. Shorty was fucking with it. Until Durkee told him different, bro. Durkee. Don Durkee. Don Durkee did it, gang. Nobody but Don Durkee did it.
Really got heavy.
But if you think about it, all he did, we were using the word black anyway. Back then, everything was black. Black Panthers, black this, black that. Right. So all he did, he made sure that everything was right in place. Black, gangster, this was them, gangster, disciple, nation. Because it was so big then.
It's just that some of them brothers that came into it when they established Black Gangster Disciple Nation, they never was a disciple or a gangster. They just came into that unification, so they didn't know which way to go, and they had to choose. But Larry always been recognized as the chief of those gangsters, so that was nothing to even decide.
And right upon what he said, when the merge happened in '69, people have asked, well, where does the BGDN come from? Larry had a right to make some changes.
And I've been begging certain brothers that have a little leadership under the organization, under the blue, and they leadership is keeping us divided from one love. Because the selfishness, the self-appointed chiefs,
understood.
The power struck. The brothers
He's talking about Don Durkee.
with the muscle still on that bully stuff. You know, they're keeping us divided, and then under growth and development, there's certain things we don't sell, we don't do.
So it all was wrapped into those four words. Simple.
Right.
He didn't throw one out. Black, gangster, disciple, and nation.
They had united, became the Black Gangster Disciple Nation.
Right.
It was Black Gangster Disciple Nation.
Right. It should have all been the same, one thing.
Larry thing was he wanted to migrate and grow, and Shorty wanted to stay in the same circle he was in. He didn't want to migrate to better things in life. He was old-fashioned.
He was a bad leader. What did I tell? Out of the mouth of an old nigga. King Shorty was a horrible fucking leader. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? King Shorty was a horrible leader, gang. King Shorty got his Don Durkee, bro. Don Durkee. Don Durkee. The BDs they broke the law of the disciples. That's treason. They committed treason to the highest of degree. And Larry didn't even put a hit out on him. He could have had them all whacked out. Blood could have rained. Larry didn't do that. He wanted to keep the fucking peace. See that? Now, we all know, to be a disciple, treason is a death violation. Don Durkee committed treason. Killer Red committed treason. Lil Holler committed treason. King Shorty committed treason. All them niggas committed treason. Any nigga that stepped behind Don Durkee committed treason. They committed treason. It ain't. You can't. How you got? Get in the chat. Let me know, y'all. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all hearing this? I don't know, cause you gotta remember, everybody, it get, bro, only if he's in, cause he's old. He's old now. It's bro, if anyone takes the part, it probably be a young nigga, and the young nigga ain't even gonna be that young. He gonna be 37, 39, 40 something, 50. Them nigga, you know? But this could. Cause a nigga that's really hit, but the niggas that know, the old niggas know already. They know. If Don Durkee, Lord, God forbid, he goes to jail, well, that's when we'll see what happened to Don Durkee. If they get a hold of these videos, the niggas, he had the sweet talk from Don. Shout out to my nigga Boulevard Skino for that donation, man. Super Chat, Cash App, gang. Folks say, will these videos get Don Durkee still hurt? They could. That's treason. But the only thing, see, Larry told them not to kill him. Larry told him not to kill Killer Red. He told him not to kill Lil Harlem. Cause that shit could have went up. He said, I'll rock with Don Durkee. See, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Well, some people. See, it's when you mention Don Durk, it's see that, and you see what I'm saying. And this shows you in 2025, right? In 2025, you see the divisiveness, cause you see 666 right there. He fucking with Don Durk. You see what I'm saying? He just showed respect. He just gave that 16 to Don Durk. And I'm on the other hand saying fuck Don Durk. You see what I'm saying? So even till today, this shit is divisive. Cause it's some people that's gonna say what he's saying, and there's a lot of people that's gonna say what I'm saying. And Don Durk committed treason against the mob, and he should have been dealt with brute force. He said, just off living in the city for so long, I noticed the BDs, whether rapper or kingpins, they always get on top of the world and get too big for their own head and lose it all. Welcome to the BDs. Welcome to the BDs. Depending on who you mention his name to out there in Chicago. See, it's divisive, gang. Because he's the reason for the split. But we think of the bloody GDBD wars of the 80s that it came to the 90s. Don Dirk he's a big part of that. And a lot of guys lost their life. Well, it was from Robert Taylor's, Cabrini Greens, all through Inglewood, even in Killer Ward, where I come from. But see, we didn't go to war with the BDs. Nah. We went to war with the GDs. See what I'm saying? Because niggas was losing Larry name in vain. Cause they said, Larry said to come tax us. Overly tax us of what we get. Cause we got young niggas walking around with gold chains and everybody looking good. Rings and shit. Everybody looking good on 79th, 78, 83, all through that. So they want to double tax us. So we can say get the fuck on. And we want the war with the board. See what I'm saying? And all that comes from the split game. All that come from the split. Jimmy D wouldn't been able to do what he did if it wasn't split. Because Jimmy D was doing what Don Dirk was doing on a smaller scale. Jimmy D put GDs against GDs for bogus, false reasons, for his own empowerment. That's what Jimmy D did. Do your research. If you think I'm lying, fact check me, gang. Fact check me. Fact check. That's all you gotta do. I'm one man. It's fact check me. Man, this shit wicked, boy. We'll never get these days back, bro. And it's crazy because Don Dirk is at the root of all the evil, gang. That's the part that fucking this shit pisses me off, gang. Because this shit, all this shit happened through Don Dirk wanting to be a leader. And he could never get everybody behind him. So what did he do? It's all bad, bro. The BDs was the first to start targeting innocents, and not only shooters back in the 90s, they was always slime balls. The BDs definitely used to be slimy back in there. Can a nation of GDs kick a block? Can a nation of GDs kick a block of GDs out the nation? Yes. They can kick them off the count and say they're renegades, which a lot of shit happened. That happened a lot. But you can't tell them niggas they ain't GD no more. You can just say they bogus. That's what they did to us. That's what they did to my hood. We was headquarters in the 90s, right? Killer War was headquarters for all the gangster disciples on the south side. It was the headquarters. When niggas had to check in with the GDs, or they had to come to Killer War to check in with the GDs. Jimmy D tried to tax us, and then a lot of GDs came to kill us. We killed a lot of them, and it went back and forth. Right? So they said, fuck folks, they ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't on count no more. He called us, them niggas treason against the mob. That's what they said. That's what Jimmy D said. Jimmy D did some snake shit, and they turned around and said Killer War was the traitors. I don't know where Don Dirk from. I think he's somewhere from fucking Inglewood. Where in Inglewood, I don't know. But he's definitely from Inglewood, I would say. Because he close to David. David was, you know what I'm saying, he D-Town through and through. Alright, let me see, how much we get this left? Okay, cool. Because Brothers just dropped us a great video. Shout out to my dog Kevo, gang, my boy, Super Chat Cash Out, gang, my dog. He said Black Disciples History Part 3. I got you, gang. I got you. I know that's a nice side video.
He didn't want to change. Yeah.
So Larry wanted to do bigger and greater things,
Greater things,
like growth
yeah.
and development.
Real estate and business. He was always
Yeah.
about growing.
Because like I say, we were gentlemen. And let me
Who did real estate business and record labels and all the property? Who did that? Marvell Thompson. Even though Vail had to flip the star from 6 to 5, he still did what Larry ultimately wanted to do. Definitely beat though. He was beating like a motherfucker. He beat like a motherfucker. But he stayed to the plan, gang.
say this too. We was gentlemen gangsters way longer than we was guerrilla gangsters.
Right.
And I
Totally.
pride
See?
myself on today. Today is being a gentleman.
Get somebody, because, when you got chaos and you got all these
wrote the
angry
BDs
men in
from
one
BJ?
place, and none
Don
of them
Dirk,
respect
that's the man of the
anybody
hour,
else,
y'all.
then you just have killings,
He must be.
disorder intention.
He must
And
be a
so,
BD from ancient gyro. That's why he ain't.
I think that
That's
he
why
was-
he couldn't get crowned.
was
He was
convinced
a BD
by
from the dark
people
side.
who respected who he was on the streets that you could
Oh
bring
my
order to the
God.
situation.
He
I don't
ain't
know
get
if
it.
he reluctantly adopted that, gladly,
No, bro.
whatever,
The
but
BD's
he
been
came
out
back
PG.
into, the order, to bring peace among.
I said, but these people believe in you. And when I act, they say, I said, then you they king,
Right.
like that. So that's when he got his crown back, put on his head.
I put it like this: violence is the last resort.
Right.
If we can't work it out like men, then that's why all this other mess been going on since day one, these wars and all this other mess. Because they just can't work it out.
Out of the mouth of old niggas. Bro, you gonna have to see me that video soon. But you know what? I might can copy it because I be doing it. I know what to do. Give me 1 second. Bro, just hit the reaction. I got you though. I'm going, I got you. Let me screenshot that right there. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna look at that later. I'm finna send this to myself. Can I do that? I'm just gonna leave that shit up there so I can see it later. Fact, he said Shorty brought. Fact, that was Shorty and Don Durkee work, man. They ain't had nothing to do with it. That shit was done way before Vail even jumped off the porch, gang. That shit was gone before Vail even jumped off the porch. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. Yeah, you can't blame Vail for that. Vail just played his hand, gang. He, you know what I'm saying? Vail played his hand, folks. That's all you can say. But nah, Vail wasn't. Vail was responsible for some shit, but he wasn't responsible for that, gang. I ain't gonna even let it, I ain't even let the big homie take the fall for that one, gang. All Scoops Media. There you go. Part 3, All Scoops Media. That's it right here. Hey, yo, shout out to my dog. Yes, Kevo work. I Yeah, this Kevo work. Shout out to my nigga Kevo. My boy Kevo sent this in. Super chat, cash app, gang. Real motherfucking member. Real motherfucking member.
How do you feel about people who say you started your own mob or your own BDs? You know, after everything that happened with King Shorty, because King Shorty had sex with your wife or your girlfriend.
Okay, we talking about Colin. Look,
that's crazy. Dick sucking a nigga. That's what get your bitch fucked too. When you dick suck a nigga so much, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga turn around and fuck your bitch. Cause you honor that nigga too much, gang. Yeah, she did that. You can't take that back.
Look, this what happened. We got law. That incident happened. I told him he broke law. Because, see,
broke law.
Back then, the same thing that I witnessed, disciples messing with disciple women's wives, and it was disrespect. We fought each other about that. So as I was writing the law,
as he writing the law,
so we wouldn't make them mistakes no more.
After a period of
yo bitch get fucked now, you want to make a law?
solid peace between GDs and BDs from late 1978 to late 1979, a flare-up occurred in Statesville,
Roundhouse, y'all.
which was eventually resolved.
Motherfucking
However,
Roundhouse.
tensions flared up again in late 1980 and escalated on January 29, 1981, when black disciples became aggressive with gangsters at Statesville.
We fell out because Smokey wanted everybody to become black gangster disciples. I kept telling him, no, we from the house of David. You know how this go. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't go. And that's why me and Don Smokey really fell out. You did same way with Crusher. You did Gregory Knox. Same way with a few other older guys. I wasn't playing them games, man.
Statesville Prisons Unit B. Tensions between the black disciples and the gangsters' disciples boiled over when black disciple member George Bailey refused to relinquish his privileged duty as a cell house helper, a position that allowed inmates to move around without cuffs or guards. Gangster disciple leader Ernest Smokey Wilson demanded that all black disciples either resign from the position or switch allegiance to the gangsters. After 2 BDs resigned and 1, Bailey, refused to comply, BDs began chanting BD power every night for 2 weeks in protest. Wilson then picked a fight with Bailey and was subsequently placed in segregation. Upon his return to the unit on January 29th, Wilson plotted with fellow GDs to kill Bailey, and Fred Bobo Collins struck him repeatedly in the head with an aluminum bat, leading to Bailey's hospitalization and eventual death on February 5th, 1981. According to court,
that's what happened when you conspire against the folks, nigga, without the right proper preparation. You understand me? That's what happened, gang. And Don Dirk knew that's what the fuck was gonna happen to him if anything would have touched Larry when he was in that bitch.
Documents. Mickey taught the BDs the new hand sign, which was the gates or the 3 fingers. This was the new hand sign. Mickey Johnson made sure not all of the Stateway Gardens became GD, and even convinced most of the Dell Vikings to flip to BDs, making the BDs have a strong presence in the Stateway Gardens. This is the story of how BDs got into the Stateway Gardens in 1981.
So, like, what happened where you couldn't keep the grip on the black disciples pushing what he wanted to be pushed? Like, how did you control?
When I crowned Shorty, like I said, and all the difficulties started, you see, it was...
He crowned Shorty, Shorty crowned your bitch. Your bitch crowned him too.
Peoples that liked him, that followed him as a king. You see, and I still had everybody that was loyal and obligated to me from the day I put this thing back together that knew about.
That's treason. You see what he said? How you go behind the king to find you, that's treason. He committed multiple accounts of treason against the disciples' nation. Whether it was BGD or BD. He's the snake that snaked the snakes. Don Durkee, ladies and gentlemen.
And them the peoples that followed me. A lot of people was mad at me, you dig, because I told them stay with him, you dig. But what? Because I wanted them to see for themselves what type of person he was, and for them to make up their mind. And if they wanted to come on, you did come on. But I wanted them to see. And when things started happening to them, and this man started doing,
he even broke the BDs up. He didn't just fuck up the black disciples, the black gangster disciples. He even split up. I remember niggas saying the Don Durkee BD, I'm a Don Durk BD. I said, what the fuck is a Don Durk BD? I'm a Don Durkee BD. I said, what the fuck is that? I said, King Shorty is the king. How the fuck are you a Don Durkee BD?
doing stuff to them the same way and taking money from them.
In 1982,
fucking they
the
bitches
wars
taking
between
money.
GDs and BDs almost came to an end after dawn. Dirk Acklin was released from prison and disapproved of how powerful Jerome Shorty Freeman had become. Dirk then created his own group of black disciples to go against Freeman's, called the Apostles, and a civil war began within the BDs. As a result of this war, relations between GDs and BDs smoothed over as these two BD factions were focused on removing each other until Dirk Acklin's went back to the rest of the BDs in 1983 or 1984. In the year 1984, Mickey Bull was promoted again to the rank of minister, which gave him his own dynasty. Being a minister was a very high rank that usually no one receives in the organization. Having
real
a dynasty
$150
means you control an entire area of the city. Mickey's dynasty was the
He said,
entire
"Look up,
south
King
side
Shorty
of
smiling at
Chicago.
on the G."
Anywhere from Bronzeville down to the Wild 100s was controlled by Mickey. His main territory that he directly supervised daily was the Robert Taylor homes. He held BD meetings in front of the 4,950 building. Bull himself stayed at the 5041 S Federal Street in apartment 1505 with Brenda Weir. He ran that building and all the buildings around. 1980s relations between BDs and GDs was at its best point, especially now that Folk Nation rules and regulations reached the streets. Now,
remember I told y'all the BDs, you know what I'm saying? RP quick. RP quick. What I tell y'all? You wanna stop playing, bro? Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. I told niggas it was the BDs had a foothold in the Hornets. And it's crazy because the BDs that was in the Hornets, they claimed something else now. Them the niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? That's them, what's the niggas that took them watches? What's them niggas called? That's them. They not BDs no more. They whatever them niggas is. Lil Monty them was. That's what they is, gang. And that's out of Henry Horner homes, gang. Do your research.
especially now that Folk Nation rules and regulations reached the streets. Now both gangs would often team up against rivals like Vice Lords, Black P-Stones, and Mickey Cobras. The crack cocaine epidemic of the late 1980s caused relations between the two gangs to completely break down, mainly because of the crack trade in the Inglewood neighborhood. Beginning in the year 1987, fierce competition and intense gang wars erupted in the high-rise public housing projects citywide. Gangs began muscling in on these buildings and began setting up their own security as they walked through the hallways armed with automatic weapons and shotguns as they patted down residents and imposed curfews. The competition was fierce. They even controlled the elevators in the projects
But it was
and would
BKN.
jump down the shafts
It was BDs.
and hitch rides up and down. Inglewood neighborhood is Chicago's most violent and most impoverished neighborhood, and just like the high-rise housing projects, the Inglewood community became a hotbed for crack cocaine users, which made distribution a large money-making commodity. The BDs had a long-rooted history in the Inglewood community, as the largest piece of their story started on these streets, and they felt ownership of this neighborhood. Black P. Stones and Mickey Cobras were never welcomed by BDs in this neighborhood, but now the BD's biggest allies, the Gangster Disciples, were muscling in on too many BD drug spots because GDs felt they were entitled due to being the larger organization and sitting at the top of the Folk Nation Alliance. BDs felt disrespected from their GD brethren. By 1989, the tempers began to flare.
I think he
Sherry
said what they
Freeman
said
ended
like
up
before
back
he
in
died,
prison
gang.
with a 28-year sentence for felony drug charges in 1989. And soon after, all hell was about to break loose on the streets of Inglewood. This was the beginning of severe conflict between BDs and GDs. In the scorching summer of 1991, tensions were high between the Gangster Disciples and Black Disciples. Some GDs were eager to engage in a full-fledged war with the BDs, but Mickey Bull, a prominent figure in the BD organization, was working hard to maintain a peaceful relationship between the two groups. However, his efforts to control the GDs were seen as a threat to some members who did not want to be controlled. Despite being untouchable and respected by many BDs and GDs alike, Mickey Bull was not prepared for an attack from the GDs. He was mild-mannered and charming, but also had a reputation for having no tolerance for those who crossed him. Whenever he walked the streets, he had a distinctive whistle that the BDs recognized as a summons for business. It did not matter what you were doing at the time. You had to drop everything and answer his call. This gave him immense power, and his enemies could not touch him because he was always aware of their movements. However, in August of 1991, Mickey Bull was caught off guard when members of the GDs assassinated him on the street. This act sparked an immediate and violent response from the BDs,
I was a little shorty
who
when
were
they whacked Mickey
determined to
Bull.
avenge their fallen leader.
I remember hearing, but I was a little baby.
The
Like, I was a
neighborhood
little
of
kid.
Inglewood became a war zone as the
remember niggas
BDs
talking about Mickey
sought
Bull.
out retribution for Mickey Bull's death. During the sweltering summer of 1991 in Chicago, tensions between the Gangster Disciples and Black Disciples reached a new level following the death of Mickey Bull. On August 7th of that year, the BDs following...
Look at BKN as the BDs. Someone didn't tell him that BKN is foes now. They not the BDs and the Hornets no more, bro. They not them no more.
The death of Mickey Bull.
It's not them
On
guys.
August 7th of that year, the BDs committed a
assassinated.
cold-blooded murder of 3 GD members
Why
from
the
inside a
BDs the only
taxi
gang
cab,
that never
which was a
migrated
highly
over east
unusual
past
and
Stony or
unexpected
the North
method
Pole.
for a gang hit. The incident began earlier that day at 66th.
Like folks said, bro, King Shorty didn't want to change nothing. King Shorty wanted to stay what it was, gang. See what I'm saying? King Shorty wanted to keep it the way it was, folks. We ain't want no more than that.
Expected method for a gang hit. The incident began earlier that day at 66th and Peoria, near the apartments at 6556 S Peoria, which have since been torn down, when a BD member named Tojo taunted 3 GD members by throwing up the BD gang sign. One of the GDs, Kevin Gibbs, responded with the GD gang sign and shouted BDK, to which Tojo replied with GDK. Someone from inside the apartment building then shot at Tojo, who quickly drove away but warned he would return later. Later that night, around 11 o'clock p.m., the Gangsters' Disciples were back at the corner selling drugs when a red and white taxi pulled up, followed by a red LeBaron. Both vehicles stopped, and a gun appeared from the window of the taxi, opening fire on the GDs. All 3 GD members were shot, with 2 surviving and 1 dying from the attack. Shortly after, at 618 West 71st Street in front of a submarine sandwich shop, 71st and Low, now a vacant lot, another shooting occurred, resulting in 3 more GD members being shot, 2 of whom died at the scene. It was later discovered that the taxi used in the first shooting was stolen, possibly as a diversion tactic, as it was unlikely for anyone to expect a taxi to suddenly start shooting at them. During the years between 1991 and 1994, the south side of Chicago was embroiled in a violent war between the Gangster Disciples and Black Disciples. Members of both gangs claimed that it was nearly impossible to go anywhere without risking violence or retaliation. However, in 1994, a temporary peace was brokered between the two gangs after Marvell Thompson, who had been cleared of a murder charge, intervened. This intervention helped to quell the violence for a brief period.
You see who it took? It took Vail. It took Vail to come do David and Larry's work. Vail, hey, y'all, if y'all fuck with me, y'all, the way y'all fuck with me, I got a lot of my shit from Marvell. We lived in the same house and all, G. Vail told me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Vail, G. Vail.
Retaliation. However, in 1994, a temporary peace was brokered between the two gangs after Marvell Thompson, who had been cleared of a murder charge, intervened. This intervention helped to quell the violence for a brief period of time. Unfortunately, this peace did not last long, and the war between the GDs and BDs became permanent in 1994. The violence continued to escalate, leading to numerous deaths and injuries on both sides. Until this day, 1990s progressed. There was a growing trend of gangster disciple gang members defecting to the Black Disciples. This was due in part to the fact that certain BD drug factions offered lower taxes on rug profits than the GDs, making it more attractive for members to switch.
Didn't I just tell you? That's why we ended up going to war with the board, because they was taxing us. So instead of us flipping BD like area, because I told you I was a shorty, I was out there gang banging. The BDs came through with a proposition a lot of niggas would have took. They said, "Hey, look, man, we're gonna give y'all this work, we're gonna give y'all this money, all that. You know what I'm saying? Killer War BDs. Let's do this." Four of them said, "Hell nah, boy. We standing on our own." He said, "Boy, we got guns, we got manpower for y'all." Oh, you know what I'm saying? And we said we stood all alone, G. And they said we was about to go to war, but we didn't have to go to war with the BDs. The BDs understood us, G, and they fucked with us. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have to go to the BD. We didn't have to go to war with them. They came with a proposition for us, gang. And I was on the corner, 78th to Marshfield, when they came through. And then shout out free my nigga Fat Folks. Fat Folks asked me, he said, "Boy, I ain't gonna want the BDs of my people. Boy, that's my family right there." Fat Folks say, "Well, what side you taking, nigga? If we gotta go to war with these niggas, what you is?" I said, "I didn't know. I ain't know what way I was gonna go." So niggas looking at me crazy, cause they know the BDs is my people. But it ain't never had to come to that though. But it was that. A lot of niggas went to war with the board over the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the buildings in Cabrini went to war with the board, same way we did.
This was due in part to the fact that certain BD drug factions offered lower taxes on rug profits than the GDs, making it more attractive for members to switch sides. This flipping of gang members was...
Okay, bro said, why did... I don't know. Now that's something I never asked him, gang. Why did he... Oh, duh. The common sense will tell me, because most of the blocks that the BDs had at that time, they were stone blocks. Like the stones was moving in, a lot of them, and they was hooking in with the stones. That's when the BDs started rocking their head to the left, because everybody was so, GDK around that time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all rock y'all shit to the left. You know what I'm saying? Y'all locking in with the stones. Y'all getting money with the stones for sure. And I guess it made sense for him to flip the star. You know what I'm saying? To show his allegiance to the stones. That's all I got from out of that.
Not only a financial decision, but also reflected growing animosity between the two gangs. The GDs and BDs were bitter rivals with a long history of violence and territorial disputes. Members who switched sides were often targeted by their former gang, leading to even more violence and bloodshed. The conflict between the GDs and BDs continued throughout the 1990s and into the 2000s, with both gangs engaging in brutal acts of violence and drug-related crime. Despite efforts by law enforcement and community organizations to curb gang activity, the rivalry between these two
San
gangs
Diego
remains a
GDs.
significant issue in many Chicago
all through
neighborhoods
California
to this
too,
day.
man. Don't forget that.
In the mid-1990s, the Black Disciples gang experienced an influx of new members who were attracted by the lower taxes on rug profits that the gang offered. Among these new recruits was an 11-year-old boy named Robert Sandifer, who was known as Yummy to his fellow gang members. Yummy had a history of criminal behavior that began when he was just 8 years old and had escalated to stealing cars and breaking into houses. In August of 1994, the Black Disciples ordered Yummy to kill some rival gangsters' disciple members. Yummy fired a 9mm pistol into a group of kids and accidentally killed 14-year-old Shavon Dean. The murder caused public outrage and put a spotlight on the Black Disciples. The gang was worried that Yummy, being so young, would cooperate with the police if he was caught, so they ordered his own brothers to kill him. Yummy's 14 and 16-year-old brothers lured him to a viaduct underpass, made him kneel, and then shot him twice in the back of the head. The two brothers were convicted of Yummy's murder, and the incident brought a lot of attention to the Black Disciples and their activities, despite efforts by their leaders to keep it quiet. It's worth noting that there is some controversy and debate over the specifics of Chuck Dorsey's death and the events that followed. While it is true that he was shot and killed in January 1996, some sources suggest that the meeting between the GDs and BDs that followed was not a peaceful one, and that violence did occur. Additionally, there are conflicting reports about whether or not Ramrod was killed shortly after the meeting, as some sources suggest he was killed several months later in 1996. Regardless, it is clear that the death of Chuck Dorsey was a significant event in the ongoing conflict between the GDs and BDs, and that it had an impact on the gang dynamics in various parts of Chicago. BDs grew incredibly in the 1990s and 2000s decade as they climbed up to becoming one of the top 10 largest gangs in Chicagoland, with members in other states and scattered all over the suburbs. Violent gang wars erupted in the Robert Taylor and Stateway Gardens projects as gunfire echoed day and night, mainly between BDs and GDs. Both gangs exercised majority control of both public housing high-rise complexes, and other gangs had a very small piece of these buildings. Therefore, the BDs and GDs were each other's biggest competition in these projects. The BDs showed their muscle against the larger enemy and showed relentless pursuit of violence against their foes, which gained them a massive reputation, causing many starry-eyed young black youths to want to join the gang as they grew to over 6,000 members.
When I was gave the title Minister of Defense, at the time that the Don became the Don of Dons and Shorty Freedom became the king of the nation. I went on to establish that Calumet building as such. The brother Scan, he was 14 years old when I allowed him in the nation, and he grew to be very powerful.
In 1991, the Black Disciples took over the 6th.
Hold on, boy. Let me get my memories back, boy. This right here. This building right here was a home away from home for me. Man.
I don't want to run a train with you and go there. I want to fuck about myself.
Somebody said you going to hell. I clicked it, so it the Take 600 video, man. It's funny. But that's this building right here, boy. I learned a lot out that building, I'm trying to tell you. A lot of love in that building, man. We'll never get them days back again. Peter Towers, man.
18-story high-rise Randolph Tower Housing Authority complex located in the Washington Park neighborhood, which was located at 6,000 217 Calumet Avenue,
That's it right
63rd
here.
and Calumet. This
That's
large
it.
building the BDs nicknamed the Castle, where they set up a complex $45,000 a day to as much as $300,000 a day crack cocaine and heroin operation in this tower. The tower was run by Marvel Thompson, and residents and anyone were searched at the front door by armed BD guards with automatic weapons and shotguns. This operation was incredibly complex, as money from drug profits was even laundered and invested into an Atlanta nightclub, apartment buildings, and even into the rap label MOB. Black Disciple snipers were posted on the roof of the buildings equipped with high-powered and complex sniper rifles, while they wore night vision goggles at night so they could spot enemy gang members and pick them off. The building was not friendly to police officers, and
I was there. This man ain't lying. I was there. I was there.
Chicago police stayed
I
away,
was there, and the
especially
Kings
after
started
one
getting
incident
money.
where an
You
undercover
can't blame
officer
Vail.
entered the building.
Vail was the
and
one
as he
getting
was
the money.
patting down, a bulletproof vest was discovered. As he tried to run, a BD pulled out his pistol and shot the officer in the back, but the officer survived. The BDs even became so bold that they hijacked the WCFL 104.7 radio frequency. That was a frequency owned by a Christian radio station in the suburb of Norris.
That
Once
radio
you arrived
station
in
was
Chicago
busted.
city limits, the frequency was playing gangster rap
Right off
music
69th
that was
Street, nigga.
described by the Chicago Tribune.
been to that
article.
motherfucker, too.
The frequency owners were shocked when they drove to
Man,
New
stop
Airport
playing.
and the music suddenly took over. The frequency was also said to be used to communicate with the tower to alert the gang of any possible threats coming. In 2004, a massive raid by the police swept through this complex
boy.
as several members were arrested. In the aftermath, it was decided the best way to stop the dealings at this complex was to tear the complex down, and in 2004
Only
the
way they could
buildings
stop.
were razed. The tower was the largest drug operation the Black Disciples had ever ran, but the gang would continue to.
I remember we had to stop having meetings, boy. I remember we had to stop having meetings in the jungle because the feds was watching all the guys. The feds was on, bro. The feds was watching every BD hood, gang. We had to stop a lot of shit, and that was the fall of the Black Disciples. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that the BDs was gonna lose, but the BDs was winning. But niggas like 03, 04, when niggas were going to jail, that's when they started getting a taste of the leather that the GDs was getting from the feds. That's it.
Grow and open new
That's
ventures
what happened.
regardless. The Black Disciples have grown to over
Ghetto
6,000
Radio
members,
104.7,
and now
you
the
know it?
Black Disciples
You
is
know
more
it?
popular than ever because
Boy,
of
you remember that
rappers
radio
like Chief
station,
Keef
boy?
and Lil Durk.
Had
and the
cussing on
BD
there.
areas
They had hoes
surrounding
coming
these
over there
rap
suck dick
artists.
while they on the radio, all that. Who trying to fuck for some? Who trying to make some money? Hoes coming, calling in, so she want to fuck all the BDs, all that. What? I remember you said EBT and STL used to give these guys the belt. False. Why? What? No. Them niggas. What? The Met buildings? They used to give Parkway leather. Parkway. They was giving the belt to They was giving the belt to TYMB. They was taking it and giving the belt for TYMB. And they was giving the belt to Parkway. Never the Met. You got it? What? Where did this come from? Never the Met. What? What? Never. Big Drew, he know what's going on. Never. Not them buildings. Not the Met. Never. I don't remember that. Never. I don't remember that ever happening. Nah, man. I can't never say that. Cause everybody was well taken care of in that building, Jack. I promise you. How was that even happening, gang? Nah, bro, that was never happening, gang. I ain't never seen it. On the G, I can never see it, folks. It was a video. I seen a thumbnail too, gang. It was a video. I seen a thumbnail too. Knowing me, I didn't push it because I didn't want to start it, gang. I know it's a video. I seen a thumbnail too. I want to watch. She getting executed? What the fuck? Execution date. Gail Pike, only woman on Tennessee death row. What the fuck did this white lady do? If they execute her, gang, what did you do? Like, in reality, what did you do? What did you do, gang? It's one of these videos, gang. I know it's something, bro. I guess I didn't click it, bro. Yeah, I don't. Damn. And this the video I was just watching. I don't know. So if I boom, boom. No, this is not. This is not it. The video we was watching was right here. Right. That's the fucking one. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay. Okay.
Two King, they lied.
Okay. So in my mind, I thought it'd go back to what we seen. And it ain't. It didn't. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, boy, that's Silver Parkway shit for sure. It is EBT for sure. Never STL. EBT for sure. What the fuck is going on, bro? This is definitely Baltimore for shit show. Bro, if y'all don't turn y'all sound on, gang, I hate when the police do this, like, and they don't ever have no sound. Anything can happen. They don't got no sound on. It's a lot of shit going on. You can't even hear these niggas. Come here. What, bro? Come here. Whoa! What? Out of here! Out of here! Yeah, come here, bro. Oh! Out of here! Out of here! Out of here! Get him out of there, shorty! I would have hit that cut. Ooh, get him out of there, shorty. He honking him on. He on his ass.
Stop! Put the gun down!
See, this is what you never do. When the police chase you, you never pull your gun to throw it, gang. Clearly, he's looking to throw the gun, but the police is on you. This is how you die by law enforcement, gang. You never pull a gun out when you're running, gang.
I down! Put the...
Shot him in his back is crazy, though. But I promise you, if this Chicago, or the guy running down the street, he turns around with the gun in hand. That's what they always say. And then you look at the video and it's some shit like this.
Stop! Put the gun down! Put the gun down! Put the...
You never supposed to shoot a man in his back like that. Legally. Streets, we don't give a fuck.
Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
When did he turn?
Put the...
He never pointed, the gun is pointing at the ground. He popped his ass right up.
Shots fired.
He tapped out.
Fired.
He's tapping out, bro.
Let me help you out.
What? So he said, you're gonna be okay, let me help you out. What you mean, let me help you out? Bitch ass nigga, you did this, nigga. If you gonna throw it, make sure they don't see it. Thank you. I ain't throwing shit though. On the G, I ain't throwing shit. If you catch, you gonna have to catch this motherfucker off me, bro. That's a lot of internal bleed. It's not even bleeding, but it's internal, bro. He gonna fuck around and die, bro. Yeah, this Baltimore.
Stay right there. Drop it 13, drop it 13. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
And he shot him, and he whipped that gun out.
Back up. Back up.
You throw that gun out. Throw that shit out. You shot him for nothing. Fuck all of you.
I don't even, well, that shit gonna piss me off, bro, because they did shoot him for nothing, folks. I don't know what I thought what I was gonna see when I seen that, bro, but I seen exactly what I thought I was gonna see, and I ain't gonna see that, folks. That's some hoe shit. But never, if you, like bro said, folks, if you're gonna throw the gun, you never pull the gun out in front of them. Make sure they don't see it. They on your ass. But he don't want to go to jail, gang. You see what I'm saying? He didn't want to go to jail. He didn't want to go to jail, gang. He didn't want to go to jail, gang.
Is this the best fish sandwich in the world? So the next spot we at, Jordan Johnson in Philly. If you write Jordan Johnson in your GPS, it'll pop right up. They only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you know I had to pull up and see if that food was busting or not. Now I ain't gonna lie. Off the eye test and the smell test, it was looking good. This that buttermilk fish hoagie. They got that lettuce, tomatoes, onions, special sauce on there. The sandwich itself was a monster. I'm not even gonna lie. That first bite was crazy. And look at that. Had to show y'all that buttermilk fish itself. It was actually real fire. And it's a black-owned business. And I'ma tag they page because they also have where you can order online through Toast. The batter they used for the fish was fire. And then the portions and the amount of fish they give you in the sandwich is crazy itself. This could definitely be up there for a top fish sandwich. So pull up on them. Check them out. Is this the best?
Hey, well, I'm a Chicago nigga, boy. I say a fish wish sandwich, boy. From Doc's, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them niggas. Yeah, nigga. I say a fish wish, nigga. If you ain't never been to Doc's in Chicago, boy. Fish wish sandwich, my nigga. You'll thank me later.
Hundreds of pounds of marijuana were seized in raids across metro Atlanta. Thanks for joining us for Fox 5 News.
Somebody tell it.
For News Edge at 11, I'm Christine Spiro. The GBI worked with state and local authorities in the operation. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Sandy Springs for us tonight. So, Denise, these warrants were served at a couple of businesses there.
Yeah, that's right. One at this shop, another at a liquor store a few miles down the road. There were also warrants served in Cherokee County and a home in Atlanta.
Look at this shit, bro. Mexican places. Where you buy stamps and shit, phone cards. Boy, that's cartel shit, gang.
Was raided.
Somebody tell him, boy. So niggas gonna die for that.
A stash house.
This is what 500 pounds of marijuana, all packaged up and ready to distribute, looks like. The GBI says it was found in this home in the Vine City area of Atlanta. Those who stashed it here were keeping a close eye on it.
It was wired for audio and video and for remote monitoring.
And while it may not be noticeable at first, take a closer look at the windows with the burglar bars on the inside.
Steel bars that typically will be fashioned on the outside of windows or doors. When you equip certain houses in neighborhoods with all of these external fortifications, that attracts the attention of law enforcement.
Authorities say they also found 9 guns. During this multi-agency operation, warrants were executed at businesses and homes in Sandy Springs, Atlanta, and Woodstock.
Somebody tell him.
3 men were arrested, 2 from Mexico.
Somebody telling. Cartel nigga, somebody telling, bro. Somebody telling.
With the third from Sandy Springs.
Somebody
they were booked
telling.
into the Cherokee County Jail. The GBI says they have
Tenderism.
connections to a Mexican cartel.
Cartel Jalisco New Generation, or what's commonly known to most folks around here as CJNG. This investigation's targeting fentanyl trafficking, cocaine trafficking, methamphetamine trafficking, marijuana trafficking, of course, weapons trafficking south into Mexico.
Agents say this
You said, bro,
investigation
Savla
is
explaining
far
the
from
meal.
over.
You said East Coast got top
arrest
tier
warrants
East, man.
right now.
Nah,
for
they ain't
some
fuck with
fugitives
us.
we're actively
Oh, y'all got it
seeking,
to South,
and
brother.
the investigation will continue based on other leads we had before we executed the search warrant and on actionable intelligence we developed.
Fucked up our whole operation. They fucked up everything,
And
bro.
Agent
They
Howard told me as part of this
all
investigation,
them
they're
cameras weighing
also
500 pounds in
looking
that
at
bitch.
human trafficking, which is typical, he says, for this particular cartel. Reporting live, Denise Dillon.
Somebody
Fox
tell
5
him, boy.
News.
All right, Denise, thank you so much.
That ain't no small time shit a nigga told on. That ain't no small time shit, boy. That's them real years, boy. That's them niggas done told on them real members. Boy. Hey man, hit that super chat, hit that cash app, let's get it. I've been on this bill for a minute. Hey, if y'all got 5M, the streets of Detroit, Detroit Stories, bro. I think that's the name. Detroit Stories, that's the new wave, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Detroit Stories is the new wave. I ain't going back. That's where all the niggas from 90s at now. And right now, I got some shit. My character, you know, he from 7 Mile. He a 7 Mile blood, you know what I'm saying? But my cousin, them, they from the Navy. They wavy Navy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so my character, he riding out with the Navy. But he is 7 Mile blood, you know? And I got some shit going on in character, bro. Y'all know me. I got some shit going on in character, boy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas jumping me and all types of shit, and that's cool. Cause niggas don't know when I get that. That's Fo Bang them shit. Yeah, Fo Bang and yeah, Fo Bang. Yeah, he on staff, bro. Let me see. Can you see if I show you? Cause you know I be having from shit. For the show a couple clips, man. A couple clips. Yeah. How do I do that? How the fuck? Okay, it's kind of stupid. I have to do all that to do that, but okay. Yeah, I know me. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm outside chilling. Of course, I'm taking pictures, meet niggas, you know what I'm saying? On the phone and shit. They got shit going on. Although my homie is.
Hey,
this
tell
how shit
dude
starts.
stop dick ride, man. We ain't doing that.
You see it. Hello.
Damn. He said, put you on that. You on that bitch up.
You see that bitch.
So a little
Damn,
tweet.
dude over there. Hey, folks, who that is?
Man, pull on my son, man.
Hey,
Hey,
my
we
baby,
ain't no
you the
shit
only
though, man. We
dick
gonna
eater.
get on
Hey,
y'all.
hey, my
man.
baby, you the only dick eater on the live, my boy.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up before I come over there and run my ones. Bitch
Man,
ass
come
nigga.
do that then, bitch ass nigga.
Say no more. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Where you at? Drop the low.
Nigga, I'm on the block. For them know where I'm at. Pull up. I'm right here on the block.
Alright, say less.
Alright, say no more. Say no more.
You figure.
Still for myself.
Alright, say less.
Alright, say no more. Say no more.
You figure get low with that bitch?
Finna beat that nigga ass.
That's too cash gig, nigga.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Think about this the real thing.
My character, big 7 Mile, boy. My character, he big 7 Mile. I ain't going. fuck does it sound like that?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause I must have muted. I don't think I went definitely.
See how we pull it up though. I hate this bitch.
Yeah, it is smooth. Nigga scared. I ain't not dug my shit not once, gang. I don't give a fuck who over there.
Oh, he ready.
What's the issue, dog?
He right there.
You're in the middle of the street. What you
Fuck this nigga clutching for, boy. Look at these niggas. Folk, they must not know I'm the Reaper on this bitch, bro. Like, what you clutching on me for, gang? Like, you cool?
That nigga was talking crazy to my.
Right there, boy.
He mad because I said my brother real space. Fuck that nigga, bro. You know what's going on? That nigga got a two. Remember, the nigga said I was dick eating first, but I ain't come to cop no please anyway.
Coming out strong.
He is dick eating.
All right, we'll go tell him that then. You right there.
Them niggas already had plans to roll me, gang. Yeah, you mad because I said
What's
my boy
up?
the real spaz, nigga? The fuck?
Nigga, what?
You heard what I said? Noob, didn't slash me nothing.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't trying to hit.
Alright.
We ain't trying to hit that. We ain't trying to hit that. Come on, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Man, suck my dick.
We ain't doing that, gang. Stop doing that.
Nigga, I'm not trying. Yeah, like I'm spamming them.
Shut up.
What? Nigga, I'm crying, bitch. I'm a kid, what? Old ass nigga.
We ain't doing that, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
My character is 15 years old, by the way. He's a grown ass character. He's grown as hell.
Sweet.
Now,
Come here, bro.
look, too close.
Break it up. Go to the break it up. We ain't doing that. Fuck what he talking about, nigga. Stop doing that, gang. Stop doing that. Stop doing that before we jump your. Stop doing that, gang. Look, I fuck. We finna, man, beat him. We finna beat him.
Hey, hold on that. Hold on that.
Oh, he wanna do that goof ass shit.
He crying. Crying like a little bitch.
Stop his homie,
Stop his homie.
Stop his homie.
I'm not going, boy.
Yeah, you wanna be here. You.
I'm not running nowhere. Bitch ass nigga. I got hit by a fuck car. Ah, we more cancel.
Don't let him get out. Don't let him
get up.
Hey, beat his homie.
Pull up the brain mode. Oh, my mama. Gas gang got on my ass, folks. But check it out. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Alright, now you see how that ended, right? They knocked my ass out, shit.
Get off the block, young nigga. Get off the block, young nigga. Bitch ass nigga, all that Superman punch.
I remember that bitch ass nigga.
Look,
hey, what the fuck? Noob. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, gang? What the fuck was that? I said my brother real space. Fuck that nigga.
Your ass a pure bitch.
You see what I'm saying? This is craziness, gang. Hold on, is this how it started? Was that the last one? This it? Yeah, bro, check this out. Now look. Now my head popped or whatever. We back. You know what I'm saying? Bro, come pick me back up. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened when we... Now look, I'm from the east side, but I'm on the west side with these niggas. Oh, my mama, I got a heart of a lion, folks. I'm not going. And y'all know how my aim get on 5M. So y'all know when I get this gun, bro, there ain't no guns out. Bro, wait till, bro, the nigga that jumped, he's dying. Then he got knocked me back out, he's dying. Bro, I'm knocking these niggas off one by one, gang. But a couple of these niggas I may kill together, gang. Like, this shit gonna be like that, I promise you. Niggas know how I get on 5M, bro. Wait till you see how I got into a Cheddar Grove. Look how I treated them niggas, like. I ain't gonna lie, boy, I'm low-key salty, gang. You know what I'm saying? To take my mask off, you see what I'm saying? You know, if I walk around that ski on.
Yeah. What y'all nigga got going?
Dice game, dice game.
Baby, what y'all doing over here, though?
Huh?
Y'all niggas throwing a dice game over here?
I don't know, son. Hey, look, man. Look, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with the homies and shit, man. Hey, I'm getting in that car, bro. All right, who y'all niggas is? Who y'all niggas?
Man, this J-Dot, nigga. This Cash Gang.
What y'all coming over here for?
Who this is?
Man, this the Navy right here. What you mean? This Spaz right here. That's how niggas coming?
Oh, nah, you say this Wavy?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, nah. Nigga said dice game over here. We pulled up over here for the dice
game over here. Hey, look. Fuck Cash Gang. Cash Gang ain't good over here. Straight like that. Yeah, nigga.
This Wavy?
Yeah, nigga.
What do you mean? Why niggas shooting dice over here? What you gonna get no
Who is this?
Alright.
What is Joy Road, boy? My grandma live over here, boy.
You treat niggas like ops and shit. Okay.
Oh, y'all just trying to get out on us, boy. Fuck all that.
We from over here, boy. We grew up over here.
Nah, I get that, but y'all pulled up treating niggas like ops and shit. He talking about op ass niggas.
I don't know who
we go now. We go, y'all.
Come on, let's go now. Let's go.
Fuck that. Let me.
Fight.
We remember what y'all just said, nigga. Fuck Cash Gang, nigga.
He don't fight.
Fuck out of here.
Don't fight this hard shit. We shoot, man.
Hey, yo, listen, son. You got a problem with it? You can come see me, son. Word.
Nigga, y'all already see how this shit get. Fuck y'all niggas. Straight like that.
What? What'd you say?
You heard the fuck I said, boy. Don't die behind this shit, nigga.
Yo,
You ready to die behind this shit, nigga?
Get on my face, huh? Yo, get on my face, son.
Bitch ass on, nigga. Do it, then, pussy ass nigga.
What?
You first nigga to die with this bitch.
I really hurt you right now, son. I hurt you right
Mari,
now.
what?
Oh, you see? Yeah, see?
Bitch ass.
Now we about to do it to him. Hold on, let me get him, bro. Get him, bro.
I'm not running from shit. Fuck y'all niggas, boy. I'm fed up. I'm on everybody's ass, nigga. Bitch, where you going? Where you? I'm not playing with these niggas, G.
Come here, nigga. Don't run from it, nigga.
Don't run from it, nigga. It's crazy, man.
Beat him again. And they talk about pushing the JT, bitch. Hold on, watch out. Come here.
No, I'm not running from them. I'm running from the scene because the police, I don't want to like a drone, right?
Hold on, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. Pussy. Oh yeah, you about to get sent up and keep doing that shit.
Bro, I don't care about that shit. Get your pussy ass out of there.
You about to get sent up and keep doing that shit.
He ended up getting banned, goofy. See what I'm saying?
Pussy ass nigga.
What? Stop. I'm gonna kill that nigga, bro. He gonna be one of the first ones to die. I'm gonna head tap him, dude. I'm finna go up like Lil Jeff in this bitch, bro. I'm not even finna lie, gang. I'm gonna be like Lil Jeff in this bitch, bro. Wait till they see how I go. Where was I when I got to a Cheddar gang? Cheddar Grove niggas. Is that it? Oh, my mama. We on Joy Road with it over there. No, I'm from the east side. I'm on 6 Mile right here, though. What up, though?
Walk here with a red shirt on. What's up, man? What you got going on with all this red shit, man?
All this red shit? What?
Yeah, you walking through here with all this red shit. I'm trying to figure out what you got going on, man. Where you from, man?
Yeah, hey, yo, you said, oh, no, what's wrong with my shirt?
Bro, it's red, nigga.
It's red. What that mean?
No, not even that it's red. Hold up, man.
Yeah, we got a problem with it.
Red, though, homie. You gotta be lost.
I woke up right here at 7 Mile. Van Dyke, what's going on?
7 Mile, is you fucking dumb, nigga?
I told him I'm from right here. I pointed over there where I'm from, gang. Yeah, I must be.
Yeah,
what y'all is, man? Who am I talking to?
6 Mile, nigga.
Yeah, that's cool. That's 6 Mile, but what y'all is?
Cheddar Grove.
Cheddar Grove. Word. Alright.
That boy, it's AR right here. What's up with it? Who you be, man?
I feel you, man. What's your name, though, man?
My name AR.
AR? Alright. What's your name, brother?
My name Baby Strike, brother.
Baby Strike. K-Dot.
What?
My name K-Dot.
Oh, okay.
Look, I ain't trying to be niggas
Don't look
friends.
me up and down, brother.
What you talking
I ain't talking about shit. Bumping kept it moving, bro. Y'all niggas bitches. Look at these niggas. Look at them. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to think, bro. They don't know what to think, bro. Yeah, the 4-2 boys in there too, for sure. For sure. For sure, bro. Hey, bro, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. It's one life too, G. So niggas better, you know, they better get right. They better get right or they gonna get left. And niggas already know I'm leaving shit. I'm on 7 Mile taking pics, boy. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm doing my shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm from the mile, you know what I'm saying? So it's just funny though. It's funny though, bro. But it's about to get like that, you know what I'm saying? It's about to get like that for niggas. That shit was turned, gang. Oh my mama. Gee, we finna get it bussin'. We finna get it bussin', bro. So make sure y'all tune in, bro. Make sure y'all tune in to that, you know what I'm saying? To that TikTok, as y'all already know. I'm dropping all content on TikTok. Be locked in. Y'all know it's coming, gang. Y'all know it's coming. Y'all know it's coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? We back. We back with that good role play shit. Oh my mama, they don't know what they started, bro. They do not know. Oh man, we finna get this shit busting. I love the RP. I love it, bro. I promise you I love it. This shit so dope. We don't got no more reactions yet, y'all. Hey, Solo, I'm finna join. I'm finna get in the game right now. Well, I'm finna join right now. Oh my mama. Oh my mama. We finna get this shit busting, gang. We finna get this shit busting. Y'all got some react. They don't get knocked out. Hey man, I ain't scared to take an ass whooping. But you see, I ain't ducking him. I ain't ducking it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want any reactions, send them in right now, gang. Send them in right now. I'm definitely finna go get some RP in. Yeah. Ooh. My boy Solo getting busy out there. My boy. My boy. My boy. That's the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We finna get it on, bro. No Diddy. Bussin', man. Hey, man, y'all already know, man. Shout out to the real niggas, real bitch, real way. You know what I'm saying? Love all, trust none, keep a gun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure, same time, same place. We're gonna link up tomorrow. Y'all know what time it is on gang. Let's get it. I'm up out of here, man. Catch y'all tomorrow, man. No